Welcome to No Fugazi Podcast. I'm your host, Cooley.
And I'm your co-host, Ease.
We got another amazing episode. We got 7 lovely ladies on a podcast. Let's go. Gabby, you're done. And you want to leave too? This is how our relationship goes. God over man, man over woman, woman over children. All right, we are back. Yo, thank y'all all for tuning in tonight. We had a good debate night on Wednesday. Keep supporting debate night. We do those every Wednesday around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yo, we was going for like 2 weeks, bro. Yeah. Like, we didn't have a live stream with girls in 2 weeks,
but
man.
We had things to do, though.
We did have things to do. We was in Ohio. It was interesting out there.
Ohio was fun.
It was interesting. We did a podcast out there. Yeah, we'll see it. I'm not sure when they'll start posting some clips, but it was interesting, and I'll do some reactions to some of those, some of that content as well, to give y'all some background story to everything. But we do have a few links in the description. First link is going to be for our sponsorship, TH Hanley. The second link is going to be for the membership. So if you like this podcast, you want to continue supporting it, we have 3 tiers: Gang, Hitman, and Mob Ties. If you join Mob Ties, that's a $25 tier. You locked in. You welcome to the cookout. Ease, what you bringing?
Yo, I'm always bringing the steaks, bro.
You got the steaks on deck?
Nobody makes steaks better than me.
Okay, nobody makes steaks better than me. Say no more. We got the third link in the description is going to be for one-on-one coaching. So I coach men on masculinity, dating and relationship coaching, and also couples coaching. I coach women as well. And I also do media and marketing coaching. So if you are a man and your chick is withholding sex for compliance from you, you probably need to move on, brother. She got one foot out the door. She probably about to give them cheeks up to somebody else. If you're a woman and your man is cheating on you, just forgive him. I'm joking. I'm joking. But I mean, there could be some reasoning to some things. So click the link, no matter what's going on in your relationship, and I'll coach you through it and help you out. The next link is going to be for the merch. We do got the Mr. Man glasses in there. Steve, you pulling it up? Perfect. So you see the Mr. Man glasses. These are the famous glasses that I always wear. You can go in there. You can cop them glasses. And it's official, man. The case is leather. It isn't that pleather stuff. And then we got the God over man, man over woman, woman over children t-shirts. Go ahead and cop yourself some merch. Currently, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. Hey, man, if y'all supporting tonight, send in some super chats. We're going to get to y'all chats shortly, but without further ado, let's let the 8 ladies introduce themselves. Let's start.
So how do you want to start now?
Over here. Yep. Name, age, and where you from?
My name is Dee. I'm from Reading, and I'm 29.
Relationship status?
Single.
Single? Mm-hmm. How long you been single for?
Like a year and a half.
A year and a half? Who broke up with who?
I did.
You broke up with him? Why? What he do?
Cause he ain't shit. Oh wait, my bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you broke up with him, and how long ago was this?
A year and a half.
Oh, a year and a half ago. How long were you in a relationship for?
Like 4 years.
4 years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Baby father?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And you already asked her what you do for a living?
No, I did not.
Yeah, what do you do for a living?
Oh, I work as a teacher assistant.
Teacher assistant. What grade?
It's like all grades, but it's Reading High School.
Okay, Reading High School. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. And fun fact.
I don't have a fun fact.
You have no fun. Nothing is fun about you, D.
No.
What are you good at?
I just be going out and I be.
And wait, D, what's your real name?
No, I'm not giving you.
D's.
That's fine. Just I'm playing. Beat me up.
Okay, she code name.
Like, what are you good at,
she in these streets. She gangsta.
You good at something. What are you good at?
don't know.
It could be anything. What are you good at? What do you like to do?
I told you go out, chill.
So that's sure you good at going out and chilling?
I guess.
Well, look, how about this? We're gonna get to the rest of the girls, and if you come up with something, let me know. Cool. Name, age, and where you from?
Victoria, 32, Reading.
Cool. And relationship status?
I'm engaged.
Engaged.
Yes.
Nice.
I saw
Good
the
for
ring,
you.
bro. I'm blind, bro.
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you. And how long have you been engaged for?
Like a couple months.
Couple months.
Yeah.
Nice. And what do you do for a living?
I work at a bank.
You work at a bank.
I'm a banker.
Okay. Good for
Which
you.
bank? Is it my bank? Because if it's my bank, I'm about to like get a new bank.
It ain't your bank.
All right.
This guy said it's in my bank.
No.
Okay. And let's do fun fact.
I'm a cheer coach. That's fun, right?
Cheer coach.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. I'm guessing for your kids. You have kids?
I do have kids, but it's not for them.
Oh, okay. You just out there cheering. Cheer
needed a coach.
Did you used to cheer?
I did not.
You didn't cheer. Okay, cool. So, hey, how they let you be a coach? You ain't got no experience.
I got kids. That's all the experience you need.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
For real.
Name, age, and where you from?
Sunflower 32. King of Prussia.
Sunflower 32. Put the camera back on her. I got to move her mic a little bit.
And Sunflower, what's your relationship status?
To be decided.
To be decided. So you in a situationship? Yes. Let's say yes. Let's say yes. Like, yeah, I don't know if y'all want to be together or not. All right. Fun fact.
I wrote a book.
You wrote a book. Okay.
Yeah.
Book about what?
A love triangle.
Love triangle. Oh.
What's the name of this book?
It's about to be published, and it is called Dopelessly in Love.
So,
Dopelessly in Love.
Yeah, it's called Dopelessly in Love, an addict's love triangle.
Okay, when did you write this book?
I wrote it in 3 weeks, 305 pages, about a month ago.
Okay. All right.
And
she out here writing books.
Yes.
Was that her fun fact, or what did you ask her?
What's that? Did I ask you? No, that was
my fun fact.
That
yes.
was the fun fact. Okay.
What do you do for a living?
I write books.
You write books.
She writes books.
Okay.
Makes sense. Over here. Name, age, and where you from?
My name's Nicole. I am 26, and I'm from Whitehall, Pennsylvania. Whitehall, Copley area.
Okay. 26, Whitehall. And what do you do for a living?
I am a server and bottle service girl. So I work in fine dining, and then I'm at the club on the weekends.
Okay, at the club on the weekends. Okay. And how many guys hit on you?
Too many to count.
Too many.
It's scary, yeah.
Do you ever give anyone a chance?
No.
Like, not even if
No.
it's...
No.
Not even... What's your... you got a Hollywood crush? Celebrity crush. What's your celebrity crush?
Like who I would go after?
Yeah, what's your celebrity crush?
Bradley Cooper.
So if Bradley Cooper came in there. Wait, Bradley Cooper is that
I don't remember.
Isn't Bradley Cooper?
Ooh,
What guy is
I
that?
have two sides of that though.
Yeah.
Like
Hangover.
Oh yeah, Hangover.
Hangover. Oh, the white
one?
dude.
yes.
Blue
Okay,
eyes.
the blue
eyes.
eyes.
Yes.
The more put together one.
Yeah.
Than Hangover.
But if not him, Travis Barker.
Who's
Yes.
Travis Barker?
Yeah.
182.
I don't know
Yes.
these.
Drummer of Blink
I don't-
182.
Yes.
Dating, the one the Kardashians.
I don't know these
He's
white boys.
dating me. He's with Courtney.
Okay. Bald head.
Jealous.
Okay.
Yeah, he does
So
for me.
okay, so if one of them, because you said that you have guys hit on you all the time, but you just deny them.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say if your celebrity crush walked in there and he was like, "Nicole, listen, I need you for the night,
Mm-hmm.
one night, just me and you. Are you leaving with him?"
What you doing? A call?
I wouldn't make it easy if I went.
But you
I'd
still.
give him some trouble.
Okay.
Okay, you want
It's
to make
not
it
that
easy?
easy. What
No.
does that mean?
Okay.
Mm.
All right. So you give him some trouble for that one night, though. How
But
much
he-
trouble
but-
could you give him for one night?
But he's
I
still.
give him pushback. I'm not just being like, yes, let's
But
go.
if he's consistent, then is he gonna?
Then yeah, I like persistence.
Okay.
I like consistency and persistence.
Okay. It's like okay, fair enough. Let's go at what you do for a living?
No, she did say
No.
that.
Relationship status.
Single.
Single. How long you been single for?
If you don't count situationships, about a year now.
Okay. What's situationships? I don't know.
Situation.
Girls
it's
always
like
got a different
you
definition.
Don't dignify what you are. Like there's no label, but you're hanging out and you're doing stuff.
Okay.
But I don't consider that a relationship because it's not full on commitment.
Okay. I got you. Okay. Friends with benefits. That's what you mean.
Basically
That's what you mean. Okay. Moving right along. Name, age, and where you from?
I'm Cheyenne. I'm 22, and I'm from Reading. Did you hear me?
She like, I'm Cheyenne, I'm 22, and I'm from Reading. Like, you prepared for this. She had a little beat to it.
I mean, everybody went before me.
You got bars? You
You
spell?
said what? No, I can't rap for nothing.
You can't rap? Okay.
No, not at all.
All right, Cheyenne. And what you do for a living?
I coach track and field.
Track and field.
Yes.
Okay. And relationship status?
Single.
Single. How long you been single for?
Like 5 days.
5 days. Dang.
One finger, bro.
Yo.
That's one hand.
She was like, listen, I got to break it with homie because I'm about to go on the No Fugazee podcast. We lit.
That's one hand, bro.
Okay. And fun fact.
I guess I can say I love to cook. I guess that's fun.
What you be cooking?
Anything. You give me anything you want, I'll cook it. I'll find a
Anything?
recipe. Anything.
Say one of them Spanish meals. Toquen,
You
tugas.
can make a patillo?
What's that?
Yes, I can.
Dead ass?
Yes, I can.
Patillos ain't that hard though.
They not. They really
Ain't that
not.
hard.
They're not?
They not.
I don't really got anything on
Okay, fair enough. So she could cook. That's her fun fact. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Name, age, and where you from?
Denise.
Denise, your mic.
Where's your mic?
Should I move it?
Yes, towards
Just
you.
twist it this way. Look, it twists.
Bow. There you
There
go.
you go.
There you
Brought
go.
me memories. 38.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, name, age, and where you from?
I live in Bethlehem.
Okay, Denise, and 38. And what do you do for a living?
Esthetician. I'm an esthetician.
Okay, and relationship status?
Single.
You were single last time?
Yes.
You were single the time before
Yes.
that? Why ain't no man pick you up yet? You been looking?
You crazy? You crazy. You probably crazy. You crazy?
That's our little dirty secret.
Oh. She's crazy, y'all.
She crazy?
I don't know, man. I don't have time.
And Denise, when was your last relationship?
Hold on. When did I say? 2020. I guess, kind of. 2020.
2020?
Yeah.
Okay, so you broke up with him right when the pandemic came.
No, the end.
The end of the pandemic.
It wasn't like, okay, it's over. It was
Sounds like
just-
2021.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Fun fact.
I got a fun fact. I have a useless talent.
What is it?
Okay.
I talk goose.
What?
You talk goose.
Oh, yes.
Denise,
I
have you
know.
been hanging out with Shelly? I don't know what's going on here, Denise. You talking goose.
What does that mean? You talk goose?
Give us an example,
Yeah,
Denise.
Oh, I
Wow.
can't. No. That was it. That's my fun fact.
You
useless
can't say
talent.
you talk
That's
something.
a useless talent I have.
Say something in goose. Say something in goose right now.
Yeah.
Say it. I want to hear it. Say something
No.
in goose.
He talks pig.
I want to hear goose language right now. Say it. I'm ready.
Nah. You really want to?
Yeah, let's hear it, Denise.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, the
ready.
camera's not.
Zoom up, Dan.
Don't zoom.
Get a close
no,
up.
don't.
No, I'm joking. Just
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
I can talk goose.
Yes, talk goose.
Useless. They talk back to me though. All right, nobody look. Ready?
damn for reactions. What was that? A fart? Did you just fart on the podcast, Denise? What was that?
That's a goose call.
How'd you do that?
I don't know.
With
Got
your
it?
mouth?
No, in my.
Didn't you drunk? You drunk? You drunk?
No, I wish.
Oh.
I told you I had 2 glasses of moonshine before I got here.
Oh, so you was already.
No, it's a goose call. No, no, that ass. When it's nice out, and the geese are out, you kind of like, and then you kind of like.
Oh, I see.
Oh, crap.
like that.
Maybe that's why you single, because you goofed at some of these niggas and they was like,
no, men are entertained by my personality. You see? 'Cause
Okay.
What girl is gonna do that? You know what I'm saying?
do you do that in the bed? If you do that in the bed while homie's stroking, he probably gonna get soft. It's a high probability that he may
Gummy
just.
worms.
Yo, that would be funny.
That's cool.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know
He
next
may hop
time.
out mid-action like,
You don't think so?
this.
There might be a lot
I
of
don't know.
money
Maybe
behind
That
that.
might turn him on.
Maybe he'll you know.
I don't know if that's turning any man on.
Yeah.
So. Okay, cool. Welcome back. Name, age, and where you
Thank
from?
you. Hey guys, I'm Gianna. I'm 23 and I was born in Jersey and I was raised in the Lehigh Valley.
Cool. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a permanent makeup artist.
Nice. And
Yes.
relationship status?
I'm single.
Single. Okay. And how long you been single for? You
Long
say it like
time.
4 times.
Long time.
Was you talking to someone the first time you came?
Was
No?
I talking to someone the first time I came? No.
Okay. Okay, cool. And fun fact.
Fun fact. I was a dancer for about 10 years.
What kind of dancer?
You was stripping?
Yeah, stripping. No.
Why you ain't never tell us? No.
No, I did all different types of dance. I did. What do
You competed.
I also compete now, but I stopped dancing when I was about 18.
Oh, okay.
So,
Like you was pop locking?
yeah.
Okay. Cool. You want to give us a dance? Yo,
No,
Steve,
I'm
play the
okay.
music. Let Gianna get down
No,
and start
I'm okay.
breakdancing, doing a windmill. No, I'm playing.
I did ballet, contemporary, hip hop, jazz. So I did that. I started dancing when I was about 4, I think. So
Can you do the
on and off.
split?
I can do a split.
Oh, shit.
Yes. I can still do the splits. I
Why
make
not?
sure, even though I'm in the gym, I make sure my flexibility is still there.
Word.
So,
Good.
yeah.
Cool. That's cool.
Okay. So I do have, you got a question or anything?
I actually do have a
You're-
question.
or ladies, do you have any questions?
Yeah, let them go first.
No questions? Okay. I'm going to just go with something I seen, right? I seen it. I'm looking at it now on Instagram. It says, when a guy says, send me a pic, it says that that's when women lose about 79% of interest for a man.
I agree.
Show of hands if you think that's true. All right. So, yeah, I think that's true. When a man says, send me a pic, you lose interest?
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's start over here with you. Let's go with, like, when a man says, send me a pic, like, why do you lose interest? Like, what is it about that send me a pic text is like, ugh?
That's pretty easy. I feel like if I'm getting that, I feel like it also depends on like the situation.
Yeah.
Like how far are you into the relationship? But if he's trying to take me out on a date, or if he's like trying to slide in the DMs and that's like one of the first things I hear, immediately no.
Let's go with, this is a guy that you gave your number to already via social media or out in person. So it's like the first maybe 2 weeks. Y'all haven't had a one-on-one yet, but y'all just exchanged numbers.
Oh no.
Did they go on a date yet?
Nah, they never went on a date
No.
yet.
No.
Okay. So in that instance, like, why is it a turnoff if a guy says, send me a pic?
I value my privacy and I value my heart and my mind over my physical being. I've left guys before because the only love that I've ever been shown or could show was through sexual value, and I'm over it. We're not trying to go there. So
You mean the only love that the guy could show you is sex, or
like that's how he felt love.
Okay, that's how he
It
felt
wasn't
love.
like acts of service. It was like
Okay.
physical
Sexual- okay,
intimacy.
okay.
And so it's like traumatic for me to even go there. So like if you're talking within the first 2 weeks and you want a picture of me and you're trying to get in that way, it's so disrespectful. I think I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Cool. What about you?
I feel like it's like, what type of pic though? Like, what type of pic you ask for? Like nudes? That's what I would ask.
So you'll clarify.
Yeah, I would ask to clarify what you mean.
Okay, and if he like, let me just get a regular pic of you.
Then I send a regular pic. I don't think it would turn me off though.
It don't turn you off?
No, I feel like if he's asking for like a contact picture, all right.
Okay, like something for the contact?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's something crazy, all right.
What if you already got your social media and everything and he like, send me a pic? Like he already know what you look like.
But it's like, like social media be different than like your natural like your natural pic. Like send me like, that's why you ask what kind
Okay.
of picture.
Got you. She 22. Okay, what about you?
You know, I have never been asked that. However, I just want to go on my Instagram and get a picture.
Okay. You've never been asked?
I feel that.
Wait, how old are you again? 30, 40?
38.
Oh, 38. Okay.
But
She's like, yeah, back in my days and...
back in my days. No, you know what I do like is
Oh, yeah.
when...
Actually, hold that thought.
Yes.
Hold that thought. We're going to get into our sponsorship for today. Go ahead and run that. Hey, if you're watching this right now, you're one of those guys, you're approaching a girl, you're always fumbling and getting rejected. You're probably thinking like, is it my confidence? Is it the way I conveyed myself? And it could be. But I know one of the things that most guys seem to always forget about is their skin. Having good skin makes a big difference in how the woman is going to view you. The first thing they see is your skin, man. So I recommend T.H. Hanley. That's our sponsorship for today. And I'm not just recommending this product because they're our sponsorship. I recommend this product because I actually use this product. I've used it before they even hit us up to do the sponsorship. Don't take my word for it. They have over 10,000 5-star reviews. I recommend that you start off with their level 1 system. They got all the basics. They have the daily wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20 and a PM moisturizer. So go ahead and get this product, man. The link is in the description. It's the first link in the description. And since they're sponsoring us, man, they are giving a 40% discount. Yes, 40% off. And then if you become a member, you get 20% discount for life. Lifetime 20% discount, bro. You can't beat that deal. Now back to regular scheduled programming. Okay, we are back, ladies and gents. Okay, Denise, what were you talking about? You were saying
You gotta
something.
remind me.
You were
I was gonna forget.
you
The pics. Well, you know,
Yeah, pics.
I don't answer DMs. So, like, when I have been asked, it's because I've already been, I've already seen these guys. So I love
Yeah.
using the filter, especially the mustache filter.
So you'll send a filter pic with a mustache.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Gotcha.
It would be a silly one because I'm. That's just what it is.
That's just who you are.
That's just who I am.
Fair enough. And you don't get turned off if a guy... Well, you said a guy never even asked you. Okay,
No.
fair enough. What about you, Gianna?
I feel like it depends on the circumstance, and I feel like recently, like, I know, like, I had a guy who I'd never met ask me to send me a picture. I'm like, I don't even know you. And also, I'm not going to, like, send you a picture if, like, I'm not into you. Like, if we exchange numbers
Yeah.
and, like, we obviously are attracted to each other, then maybe. But I don't know. It depends.
Okay. All right, cool.
So.
And let's go with... But real quick, really didn't answer it. Like, if a guy asked you for a pic, would that give you the ick? Like, she said it to give her the ick. Would it give you the ick? And all of y'all raised your hands, too.
Like, yeah.
It's circumstantial.
Yeah, I guess it's circumstantial. Like, if I'm really not into them, I'm like,
Yeah.
But again, why would I even give them my number?
Yeah,
So-
that's what I'm saying. Like, this
So
is a
if
guy
I would,
that you
I
gave
wouldn't
him
like no, because then I would just send it and be like, hey. but
Okay,
if I'm not into them, then I wouldn't.
got you.
So
And what about you?
I don't know. I think it depends too. I post a lot of pictures. So if you message me and want a picture, I'm going to say, go to my page. Thanks. Because I don't know. If someone asks that, I automatically think, oh, you want a nude, right? Like, yeah.
Okay, so you're
Go to
assuming...
my OnlyFans.
You're
Thanks.
assuming that it's a nude. Okay. But it wouldn't give you the ick. Like, it wouldn't turn you off.
It depends. If it's like
What does it depend on?
like
That's what I wanna know.
if we just started talking and the first thing you say is send me a pic, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, like, think about, like, the
but
scenario
if we're
is...
talking for like a couple weeks and you're
Nah,
like,
the scenario is you meet a guy,
yeah,
you speak to him on Instagram or in person, whatever it is, and you give him your number. Like, it's
Okay.
interest there. You already built up interest. Like, that's when guys normally ask for pictures. There's not guys on Instagram sliding in your DMs like, can I get a picture? They can see your Instagram. So this is when you already, some interest was built. You gave him your number, and then he's like, send me a pic.
I'd send a pic, but not nude.
Not nude. Got it. Now, what if he asked
For a nude.
No, not even new. But what if you sent like something regular, and he was like, turn around for me? Are you turning around
If
or
I
not?
like him.
If you like him, you
If I'm
turning
just playing
around.
him.
Okay.
If it's a money run.
Okay, so you do money runs. Dang, she out here. She out here scamming it. Scheming and scamming. Okay. What about you?
Yeah, it's giving me the ick.
It's giving you the ick.
Yeah.
So
I'm
yeah,
not responding.
the dude that you engaged to, he wasn't like, send me a pic?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Fair enough. What about you?
I think it depends too. I gotta really like you.
So it depends on you liking the man.
Yeah, and obviously if I'm talking to you like long enough that I feel comfortable enough to send it, then I'm gonna send it.
Okay.
But if it's like we're just starting to talk,
It's
and
like
you
it's day one. Like you give him your number, he send a few texts, y'all text
and
back
a
a
couple
little
days
bit.
go by.
No. It's like day one.
hours.
Y'all text like how he make you laugh, or it's regular convo. Then he like send me a pic.
No, I'm not doing that.
Nah, so it's a
Absolutely
turn
not.
off.
No,
Okay.
that's it.
So it's a time limit for a man to send a
Oh,
pic.
for sure.
Okay, ladies. All right.
Like you barely know my name. Like you don't really know too much about me within that time frame. So it's like, why are you asking?
So it's
That's
like,
a
why are
turn
you
off.
asking? Okay. What about, have you ever thought about a man wants a pic of you because a lot of y'all pictures be filtered, and he's like, maybe he wants a little clarity. Like, okay, send me a picture. So I'm like, you know what I mean? Send me a picture. Like she was kind of thinking out the box, like maybe it's for his contacts, which is true. It could be it's for his
But
contacts.
they'll say that. No, they won't.
No, niggas just like
do.
send me a
I
pic.
I feel like you know the connotation they're using though.
Yeah, but
Like you'll know.
Depending on the conversation though, like if y'all already
Right.
talking about like some sexual type of
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
and then he's like, send me a picture, that's
Yeah,
different. I'm not
no.
even speaking about that.
That's icky.
Okay, but that is icky.
That's icky.
Okay, but it's just like regular convo,
Yeah.
and he's like, send me a pic. No.
No.
I would send a regular pic.
Yeah,
That's
send
like a
regular
regular
pic.
Yeah,
outfit
for sure.
or like what you wore that day.
I
to
got a bunch on
elaborate, like
Instagram.
I'll actually go like, yo, send me some selfies so I can save it to your contact, or like if you're
That's
at work,
That's different.
though.
That's
or if you're at
different.
work
Saying.
and I know you don't wear a uniform, like, well, what'd you wear today? Well, send me a picture of your outfit.
Yeah, that's different.
That's cute.
Can I
then.
get that?
Yeah.
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 I can get that.
Could
Yeah.
I get that? Yes.
All right. Okay. Do any of you ladies would like to be married one day?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so let's say you're in a relationship with a man, right? And you guys been in a relationship for about like 3 years, and you guys want to be married to him, right? What is he gonna gain from marrying you that he's not gaining from being in a relationship with you?
Good question. Let's start with you. We started over here last time, so start with you.
What's he gonna gain?
Yeah, so you guys are already in a relationship for about like 3 years, and you want to marry him. So what is he gonna gain from marrying you that he's not getting from being in a relationship with you?
Good question. Yeah, hold on. I gotta think about this. Yeah.
You got to think about it.
Yeah.
I don't
Do you
know.
want to be married?
Eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be married, that's fine. I'm not looking for a
Yeah,
right
yeah.
or
Quick
wrong
show of hands. Who
answer.
wants to be married?
I mean,
If you know,
me personally, right?
Well, you already engaged. Okay,
Right.
cool.
Yeah. I got-
So all of y'all want to be married, right? So his question is like, so if you want something, what's going to be different besides him just being in a relationship with you? But when he gets on one knee and proposes to you, and there's a marriage, like what is he going to get differently from just being in a committed relationship with you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. I mean, me personally,
how about
I
this?
don't know.
Answer this first. Why do you want to get married? Oh, and this is for all of you ladies too. Why do you want to get
Yeah,
married?
we can start there.
I just feel like that's just like the ideal way, I guess, and that's just how I feel. I just feel
Now,
like
this
I
is
want to
just-
be
yeah.
married.
I just want your personal opinion. Everybody's opinion might be
eventually,
different, but
yeah.
specifically for you, not for all women, why do you want to be married?
Because I just want to feel that love, and like I feel like it's a different type of love and energy when
Okay.
you're married.
Okay.
Next.
Oh, wait, real quick.
Uh-huh.
It's a different type of love and energy when you're married. Okay. What about if you in a relationship, he's already protecting and providing for you. He's already doing everything for you, but there's just no ring and no paper. What would be different other than a
It'll just
ring and
solidify
paper?
the relationship.
It solidifies it?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. What about you? Well, you're engaged.
Yeah, we
So
we
what
do
was your
that.
question then? So this is a good question for you then. So you're in a relationship. You've been in a relationship with him for 3 years, you said?
No.
How many years?
Eesh,
Like 7.
like 5.
Like 5 years. Okay, cool. You've been in a
It's
relationship.
been a little rough in the beginning, but you.
No worries. You've been in a relationship with him for 5 years.
Okay.
So
We'll go with
you
that.
about to get married. You're already engaged.
Yes.
What are you going to give him differently than you're not giving him now? What's going to be different?
I think that when marriage happens, that's when we can kind of like, do the whole bank accounts and the babies and the house and
So are you guys not doing that now?
no.
No,
We
baby-
live together, yes,
but
but
no,
it's-
no babies.
we don't
no,
have. We're not on. No.
You're not on a lease together.
Yeah, we're on. No, we're not on anything together.
Okay.
So I just felt like when marriage comes, then we can do the bank accounts together. We could do, we could get the house together. We can have the babies.
So that's that's
and-
going to be different. So then
Yeah, that's-
okay, so
that's
you'll have
major.
some babies. That's one big difference. What else is he going to get from you that he's not already getting from you now besides babies? And babies is a big thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we do what we need to do now. I feel like I don't know what would be different. We cook, we clean, we go out together. We
You already do it now?
having sex, we doing everything.
Okay. What about you?
I don't know.
What would a man get differently from you? From a relationship to marriage, being with you? Would it be the same? Or would you do some extra stuff when you're married?
Well, I guess first he'd be entitled to everything, like half of everything I own. And I own
And vice versa?
everything. So that's big in my life. Babies. I'm
Okay.
not having any more children until, So that's also big. And also I just think once you're married, you get in this different mindset. You're more motivated to be successful together as a partnership. And, I want to start businesses with my husband and, but that's not happening until,
Okay. So, really nothing besides kids then. And
Yeah.
how old are you?
32.
32. Well, it's time clicking as far as you could produce
You're
out
telling
kids.
me.
How much time, girl?
You
You're
ain't got that
telling
much
me.
time if you want to give a man kids. Besides kids, because your time is ticking. It's about to run out. So besides kids, what if you can't give them kids? What are you going to give them?
Hypothetical. Just hypothetical.
Hypothetically. Yeah.
Wealth.
Wow. You got money. You
You
balling?
think a man looks
I have a
for
trust
money?
fund.
Oh, you have a trust fund from
Yeah.
your family.
Yeah.
Okay. But do you think like men like look for money? Like it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to marry her for the bag.
That's the thing, because for years, so I've been in steady relationships since 2008. Only been single since that time for about 6 months, except for this. Okay, that's not true. 2008 to 2023, I was single between that time for 6 months.
Yeah.
Then I was single from 2023 to, I guess I'm still single, I guess, now. So, yeah, what was the question? I'm sorry.
Yeah, the question is like, well, you said that, well, I have a trust fund.
Yeah.
So, but like, when do you get that trust fund? Who has to die for you to get that trust fund? Or is
Well, my
is it
mom
already, like,
died,
there?
but my dad is about to die. And
Sorry for your
that's
loss.
how I get that. But I already have access.
Oh, okay. How much is in that trust fund? Homies
What-
in the chat may want to slide.
What
You know?
would you like to know? Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. So during my relationships, I supported every relationship. I paid the rent. I bought the houses. I paid the cars.
You broke
know?
up with those guys?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the reason why. Because
Yeah.
you paid for the car.
Everything.
You paid for everything.
Everything.
So this is what I'm
So
trying
I'm
to tell
looking for
you.
something different.
Yeah. So like if we're like having an honest conversation, you really don't want to be the provider. You don't
No.
want to wear the boxers.
Absolutely
In a
not.
relationship. So if you meet a man and you get married to him, the man is going to be providing because that's the man that you're going to say yes to, if we're being honest, right?
Yeah.
So a man that's a provider, he doesn't really care about a woman that's making a bag. So
Right.
your trust fund means nothing to him.
Right.
Right. So in that situation, let's just excuse trust fund and let's take out babies. What does this man get differently, from relationship to marriage?
I said the mindset. Right?
Mindset. Well, what's special about the mindset? They all got mindsets.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but just when you get older and you settle down, just things change.
They're gonna get older too.
You know?
They're gonna settle down.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
gonna change for them
I'm
too.
talking about everyone. I'm not talking about.
Okay. All right. Well, this is telling. Okay, cool. What about you, Gianna?
Wow, I've been pondering this question. I think it's about solidifying each other's commitment. And I don't know, it's something more when you get married. You're taking, your husband's name. It's different. I guess like from growing up Catholic and, you go to the church and you're two coming into one. So it's special on that level. So I wouldn't say I would necessarily be giving something different, but it's about us making vows to each other and being together till we die. So.
Okay. All right. You kind of danced around the question. It wasn't really, but it's okay. I mean, everyone danced
my
around the
actions
question.
wouldn't be different because I'm still gonna love you, and I'm probably gonna love you even more with solidifying the commitment. So
Fair enough. What about you,
Yeah.
Denise? You 39 years old, Shelly's age, right? You should know. Oh, you
Don't
almost
age
did.
her. That's crazy.
38.
38. You had time to think about this. What's on your mind?
All right, so we just spoke about this. I'm not young anymore, so it's more like security. It's more of like an example was one of my brother's best friend passed, and they were a year. It was a year before his best friend was to get married, and his fiance, even though they were living together, she was not allowed to stay in the hospital room, and this is in Jersey.
Okay.
Because they weren't married, only family, even though she was his lady for how many years, they were not married. And so she lost that opportunity to be with her fiance. And it kind of, for me, I've always thought of marriage, well, it is, I don't want government to interfere in my relationship. I don't think a government should be the one saying, okay, this is legal. And this is something I pondered myself. I asked my pastor, like, what's the difference? What if I just want to get married in the church? Not have the government involved. I just want to because it is a promise to God. It's a vow that you make before him, until death do us part. So why should the government be involved? When did this happen? So for me, that's when the conspiracy and the little rabbit hole.
It's definitely marriage is a covenant between a man and a woman and the church and God.
Correct.
So really, the government, they put their fingers in it now, but you could be spiritually married to someone.
Correct, and that's what I prefer to me personally. When I was with my son's father, but when my brother's best friend, when that death came, I was like, I don't want to ever experience that.
Yeah.
I don't, and if you're together and you're investing time and money, you're investing, and then something happens to your partner and you have no access to it just because of that kind of made me think a little different. But for me, I would love to get married so I can have that security and be with that one person, invest my time, my energy, and grow old with that person.
Fair enough. What about you, 22?
22.
22.
I just feel like marriage is a big thing, and me personally, I wouldn't want to get married till I'm fully sure that I want to be with that person. Because people go through divorces and all that. I want to marry one person, so it's like
You young.
yes, I am.
Do you think that? When would you want to get married? Do you think that? I got a question for you. Since you're the youngest one on the panel, do you think that you have the highest value now to get married in a man's eyes, or you would have higher value later in your life? In a man's eyes, later. About what age do you think that you'll be your most valuable self?
To a man.
35.
35.
I feel like that's the age where you're supposed to have like, not supposed to, but like, you know, your life is like, right now I'm still like trying to get my life together. You know, I'm still going through that, like what I want to do for real.
Okay, cool. I got you, Ease. When you got your question, you could do it next. So, okay, in regards to that, so you said that, 35 years old, that's where you'll be your most valuable self. Cool. Do you think that a man, so like, let's just think about value, like what a man values, right? You're 22. Do you think men value youth and beauty?
I feel like, no.
Men don't really value that? Okay, what do you think that men value?
I feel like they value like someone put together and beauty. Like
put together will be youth.
Yeah. No.
When you're 35, you lose 80% of your eggs. You ain't put together. You falling apart.
Personally, my mother had another child at 36. It's just a high risk pregnancy. That's
high risk. Well, high risk for the mother and also high risk for the baby, meaning that the probability increases for autism and stuff like that.
You're right.
Yeah, so if we're looking at it logically, you're saying that, well, 35 is like that age where I would want to be married. I think that's when I'll be my most valuable self.
Okay, then.
But you're 22.
Okay, so we're going to go back then.
Okay.
Being 35 is not most valuable if we're looking at it as in like having kids.
If we're looking at it from having kids for yourself from a biological standpoint, and also from the man's standpoint, like what does a man want from a woman?
I don't know what a man wants from a woman.
You don't know?
You don't?
Okay, we can get to that. We'll get to that. Thank you for being honest. Okay, cool.
Nicole?
You can actually finish answering your question. What's going to change when you get married?
I feel like nothing. Like
she like that.
I feel like it's just the commitment. Like if you're, the man makes the decision whether he wants a woman or not. I feel like that's the man's decision. He decides whether like y'all been together long enough to make the decision. Like all right, this is the woman I want to be with. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, cool. So like, really nothing is going to change. You're going to still do the same thing. I feel like the commitment is just the change. Like that's just a whole nother commitment.
Got it. So nothing's going to change. Same process. What about you?
I think for me, being that I value my religion highly and my Christianity highly, I think a little bit differently. Not saying that either way is right or wrong, but I was previously engaged and I was starting to plan a wedding with somebody.
Yeah.
And I sent him walking because I wanted more value for my life. So I turned to God, and now I'm in church and reading the Bible, your values change a little bit. And I think for me and myself, I want a shorter dating period. Not saying that I think he'll gain more when we're married, in the sense that at that point, once you marry somebody, you're not okay. Here, let me dial it back.
What do you mean by shorter dating period?
I don't think that you need to date somebody for 7 years to decide if you want to marry them or not.
Yeah.
I don't think it should take that long. Because, and I'm not saying like having kids before marriage is wrong. I'm just saying, like, if you already know and you're one with God, you call each other higher to be closer to God together. That is your partnership.
Yeah.
Your best friendship over anything else. And so you're choosing that person for the rest of your life. It shouldn't take that long. I think you should know, you do know when you know. I don't think it takes much working, maybe like a year's time.
So, to get back to the question then, so what value would the man get versus a regular relationship and marriage?
Right. So again, with that and like living together, I don't want to live with my spouse until we're at least engaged.
Okay.
That's just how I see it, because whoever you're living with, friends, family members, or even if you're still living at home, you only get that until you're married. So soak that up with your family members. And then you make that commitment and move on together to build a home together. And that's just how I see it. I don't know.
So for you, you're holding back on the whole moving in process and stuff like that. So you're going to save that when you get married. So you're saying like, well, yeah, that's something that's going to be different. Yeah. Okay, cool. Ej, you had a follow-up question with this?
Give me, so, all right. So if all of you ladies, want to be married, then, why do you think, because the majority of marriages are ending in divorce, and it's the women filing for divorce. You know what I'm saying? So why are women, so big on getting married, but as soon as they get married, they're ending the divorce in 3 to 5 years? Because that's how long the marriages are lasting, especially in the U.S. I'm not talking about any other countries. Because, when a man falls in love, he's all in, thick and thin, good and bad. But, the majority of the time it's the women that are filing for divorce. So if women want marriage, why are they ending it so soon? Because no man wants to get married to you guys and just for it to be ending in 3 to 5 years. You know what I mean?
Generally speaking, he's
generally
talking
speaking,
about,
not just not.
So think about it this way, ladies. Like it's telling because probably all of you here, all 7 of you, he asked you a question. What benefit does the man get from a relationship to marriage? So the man isn't really incentivized to really, marry the woman. Think about this. Like, say if you was working at a position, working for a company, right, and you were a regular floor support. But, when you became a manager, you just got more responsibilities, but no higher pay. So it's like we're not even incentivized to get that title, but we have more responsibility when we get that title. Mm-hmm. Not only that, when we get that title, you have the ability to get a divorce and take half of what we own. So it's like, say a guy that's working at, he's working at a call center or something. He's floor support. And then the manager comes up, the owner of the company is like, you know what? I'm going to promote you to manager. We got a position open. Do you want this position? So that's he's getting on, it's like compared to a man marrying a woman. And the man marrying a woman. And then, the employee is like, okay, well, what's the benefits? And then the manager, the owner of the company is like, there's no benefits. You'll have more responsibilities. You have to take care of this. You'll have to stay even later and do all of these things. But your pay rate is still going to be only $20 an hour. That employee is going to be like, well, no, I'll just keep this position here. Right? I'll keep this position here and make the same money and do less rather than doing more. So that's the thing. Like, women, you want something, so you should think, right, to actually get what you want. So the man is incentivized to actually get on one knee and marry you. Make sense? Yeah.
And the reason why I'm asking that question, because, when I see the divorce rates and see that women are filing for divorce, I feel like, women are looking like they're not looking to give love. They're just looking to receive love. You know what I'm saying? Because, Cheyenne, right, is her name? Mm-hmm. Cheyenne said she doesn't know what a man wants from a woman.
Want to tell her what a man wants now, Ease? Go ahead. Tell her what a man wants.
A man, not only besides beauty, he wants a woman to be loyal, and submissive and be all about him, and pretty much not sleep around. So, so if we're going to marry you, we're hoping that you're all in through thick and thin, like through good and bad, meaning don't leave me because, we had a bad 2 weeks during the relationship. We argued for 2 weeks straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, when you ask a woman why did what did she do wrong during a relationship, she can never say what she did wrong. So you mean to tell me out of 3,000 arguments you weren't wrong in any of the arguments? That's suspicious to me. You know what I mean?
Suspicious.
It's very suspicious. So it's just like, men, we love unconditionally. If a man is unhappy in a marriage, he's gonna still stay. Because he loves that woman.
Okay. She said she sucked her teeth. Go ahead.
No, I just feel like if a woman is unhappy, 9 times out of 10, it's probably because he cheated. I'm sorry, but that's just what it is. Or he did some off the wall stuff. So
okay. So you're saying, and the reason why the woman is feeling unhappy is because of something the man did wrong.
Absolutely.
In most cases. That's
feel
what you
like
think.
that, yeah.
Okay. Ladies, y'all think that? Show hands. Whoever think, if y'all think it, let me get y'all input too. If you think, let me get your input.
I don't know. I was engaged.
Okay.
And
you broke off the engagement?
He's dead, but
Well, would you have broke off the engagement?
We were together when he died.
If he was alive.
If he was alive, no, we would have been married. But
okay.
You know, and we were trying for a baby for a while.
Time out.
Yeah.
You killed this nigga?
Listen, everybody, I did not kill him. I did not.
All right.
People ask
that's
that
what you
every
write in
week.
your book about?
No, he died next to me in my bed.
Oh, okay. That's wild. Okay.
From a heroin
condolences.
overdose. He begged me to stay up. It was New Year's Eve, December 31st.
You don't got to get into the details of that. That's a touchy conversation.
Yeah.
But the question is, so she said that normally when a woman is unhappy, because he's talking about divorce.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, like, women.
He had two babies behind my back. His side bitch hit me with a car. You know, like, it's just, it got out of control.
Okay.
Like, 5 years,
Got you.
Like, it got...
Wait, time out. You sure you ain't kill this nigga?
I did not kill him. I promise. I did not kill him. I did not.
You did all of this and you were still with him.
I was.
You ain't spike his drink.
No, I did not.
Okay, let me chill before I get canceled. All right, so you think that, usually if a woman feels some type of way, it's because of the man.
Yes.
And someone over... Okay, you.
Yeah, and like going back on like cheating, do I agree it's like a heavy percentage? Yes. I don't want to say like 9 times out of 10, but I do think for a woman it takes a lot more to walk away from a marriage than it does for a man. Or like for a man to, let's just say, not walk away from a marriage, but to succumb to cheating. Because a man, more likely than not, is not going to file for divorce. You're right. It takes the woman to take matters into her own hands, but... not to say that he's not cheating or doing things behind her back. I walked away from my engagement because of disrespect. And I don't think that certain things should be happening, given that committal.
Well, they say that, when guys get married, somewhere down the line, the woman just stops having sex with them.
Yeah, most marriages are sexless. It's a statistic on that. I think it's like sexy% of marriages. I think something like that.
So
Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Actually, get the stat for me, chat.
Look it up real quick.
But yeah, most marriages is sexless marriages, meaning that those women are withholding sex for compliance. Mm-hmm. They're not having sex with their man.
If you're not having sex with the man, then...
that's a problem. For sure. If you're a married couple, absolutely. I get that, but I do think it's a partnership at the end of the day. So communication is key, right? If he feels as though that is the case, come to me, tell me that. And if you feel like if we've got kids in the mix and things are soccer practice here, cheer practice here, whatever's going on, and we're like, babe, damn, like I really haven't like had intimate time with you. Like I miss you. Let me hold you. Fine, let's talk it through. But I think if she's sitting there on the couch and be like, nah, get away from me. I think that's an underlying issue for sure.
Got it. Hey, chat, we closing down the Facebook stream. So everyone on Facebook, come on over to YouTube currently right now. That's No Fugazi Podcast on YouTube. We're going to continue with this conversation. So let me close down the Facebook stream now. We got 9,000 on Facebook. So come on over to YouTube. That's No Fugazi Podcast on YouTube. Let's see here. All right, so we're speaking about marriage, all right? And I know you were saying certain things in regards to, well, I don't really know, what a man looks for from a woman. I'll tell you what a man looks for. So what do you look for from a man? Like the most ultimate thing you would want from a man is a man that would like die for you, take a bullet for you, right? So you want a true protector and you want a provider. On the flip side of that, we're not looking for a woman to take a bullet because we're going to take that bullet, but we're looking for submission. Mm-hmm. We're looking for that woman to submit. So a woman that can get on our program and follow our lead. Mm-hmm. It's very simple. Men, we're basic. We don't want much. We don't care about your money. We don't care about any of those tangible things. Mm-hmm. We want your heart, your soul, and nurturing. We want all of that. Also, that comes with true a woman that can submit is having the ability to defer, meaning that let's say if me and you in a relationship, right, and we're driving somewhere and it's like, I think it may be over there, and then you're like, no honey, it was over there, and like we can't really figure it out. Then I'm like, well, I'm gonna just make this right. And then the ability to defer is a woman that's going to follow her man's lead. Yeah, honey, let's make that right. I agree. A woman that can't submit, she's just gonna argue. No, it's this way. Trust me, it is. Like actually defer to your man. So if you don't know something or you can't really figure it out, say, honey, let's do whatever you want to do. Right? That causes less issues in a relationship, and that allows the man to be a man, even if that nigga is wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let that man be a man and truly submit to him. Also, that doesn't. You can't be withholding sex for compliance. So like women that's like, I guess what's the stat? I think it's like 70. I don't know what it is. But most marriages are sexless. So if the man is protecting and providing for you, he's giving up the things that you want, right? The baseline, the things that's the glue. All we ask for is sex. It's pretty much all we ask for. I know you said something before. You said something in the beginning of the podcast. You were like, I want something a little bit more than just a man just wanting sex, right? I'm going to be honest with you, baby girl. It ain't nothing really too much. Like, men were simple creatures. Now, if the dude is like a little, like, honestly, put it like this. It don't even matter. He could want sex every day from you. If he's a man's man and he's protecting and providing for you, you should be giving him sex. And not only like giving him like, oh, I got to do this again. No, it should be like you want to do it. You feel what I'm saying?
Like that sometimes.
We're talking about the guy that's doing his part.
I'm talking about the guy that's doing his part.
Like if he's like not disrespecting me, taking
Right.
care
He's
of
doing
me,
his part.
protecting
Right,
me.
yes.
For you.
Yes.
Yeah. Right, yes,
Immediately,
that
yes.
guy.
And it was like that for a long time. And then you start disrespecting me and calling me names for no
Things
reason.
change. Okay,
Things change.
we're speaking about a scenario where that guy is the guy. But I'll tell you
Yes.
this. Even if things change, right? Like, let's just have the conversation and speak about it logically. So let's say if things change and y'all arguing, and what things change on his end, he's like, you know what? I ain't paying the bills this month. You're going to be like, wait, what? You're not paying the bills? Yeah, I'm out of here. But you could then, the woman, this is what I'm trying to tell you. I literally coach guys on this and women. When women withhold sex for compliance from a man, that is evil. Women, you should not do it. If you don't want this man, just leave him. You shouldn't be in a relationship with him. But you shouldn't stay in that relationship and manipulate him with the box. Because what if he manipulated you with his finances? Like, you know what? That car payment? Yeah, I ain't paying that this month. You ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with you. Like, oh, this booty, these cheeks, you don't get none of this tonight, homie. You was talking junk. You was disrespecting. Like, that goes out the window. I truly, genuinely think that if both parties continuously just give one another their baseline, that would solve a lot of problems. And let me just explain what I mean by baseline. I don't want to speak too much, but we got some newbies in here, so I'll explain. So the baseline from what a man looks for from a woman is sex, sandwiches, and submissiveness. That's the baseline. That's the glow, right? For the woman, it's, you know, protecting and providing. That's the baseline. Because think about it. The baseline is, of course, there's other things. Like, you want him to be charismatic. You want him to be charming. You want him to show you good experiences. You want him to be kind and all of these things. We want the woman to be nurturing and to be, you know, not so maybe annoying sometimes. Like, there's other little things in it as well. But the baseline is the glue. So think about it. If a man is always doing his baseline, the woman should be always doing her baseline too. And it's the part of the conversation when we speak about cheating. Like, say if me and you engaged, let's say if me and you in a relationship, right? And I cheat. I'm still giving you my baseline. I'm still protecting and providing for you. But if you cheat, you gave up your baseline. You had sex with another man. That baseline, that sex was only supposed to be for me. That's why, like, when a woman cheats, it's like the ultimate form of cheating. It's like treacherous. It's treason. You know what I'm saying? It's like the worst thing ever. So just that's the baseline analogy, if that makes sense. But okay, we were on to you. That's what men look for. We ain't that complicated. Got anything on this, East?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Any questions, ladies? No? Y'all, come on. Y'all got to turn up a little bit. Y'all kind of dry.
I want to make a comment.
Go ahead.
What did you said? Okay, the women with the divorce, right? They usually initiate, but why, right? This is because of my occupation.
Okay.
So, most marriages produce children, right? And in my personal opinion, this is even speaking with women and working with women, dealing with women, is a lot of times the men get comfortable. And
in a marriage, you're
correct.
saying. So you mean things
comfortable.
change?
Correct.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then once the kids come in, and I'm not justifying on the woman's part,
Yep.
okay, is most of the work leans towards the woman.
What work? Be specific.
Nursing, changing diaper.
Okay.
Then as the child gets older, potty training. The child gets older, school, activities.
Is this in a situation where the man is out there working and the woman is being a stay-at-home mom?
Most of them are working, the women.
Okay, so this is the woman working too.
This is from me dealing with women. This
Generally
is me talking
speaking.
to women.
Okay, cool, got it.
Because I have lots of stories with that, and it is very true. They would tell me, well, he hasn't given me sex. And I said,
You mean the men would say that?
The women.
The women would say that the man isn't giving up.
Men always want to have
box.
sex.
Not all
False.
the time.
And I'm going to tell you. Okay. I said, well, why is that? Well, she's too tired, or whatever it is.
Or
but
she got fat.
later.
Yeah.
She got big. She
Hold
had all
on.
them
She's not
kids. She
active.
was
Hold on.
She got fat.
It's a
not
lot.
attractive.
It's very mixed. So usually these women tend to cheat. Okay, they have a little side. Okay.
Work husband.
Oh yeah, no, it happens all the time. But why? Because my husband is never home. He doesn't participate with the children, and for a lot of women turned mothers, that's a turnoff because
Okay.
the father is not showing, I guess, his sensitive or soft side. Right. This is from the. I don't agree with it. When I was with my son's father, we were together for almost a decade. I was the one pursuing sex. I pursued.
But so
sex.
you're speaking about like there's a. Oh, you're speaking.
So what-
Usually it's not like that, but I know what you're saying, and I would say
Yes,
back to that.
as a woman, I'm telling you exactly
Yeah,
what it
some
is.
stories that
Is-
you've heard.
For the most time, and a lot of women would, honey, you don't compliment me anymore. And it's true. After you have children, you're not size 0 anymore. And I do tell my girls, why don't you do this? I do encourage them in my facial room. Why don't you, start working out, and doing all this? I want to encourage them because I personally don't believe in divorce unless if there's cheating or abuse.
Okay.
Other than that, it's told that.
Got it. So your part, I think I get what you're saying. Your point is that there are some women out there that it's the opposite. They're kind of in sexless marriages where the man doesn't want to have sex with them.
And most of them have affairs, yes.
And most of those women have affairs. Yeah, that's wild. So even think about that, right? She's having an affair. Like, sex isn't the man's duty. Sex is the woman's duty. If we're being honest, sex isn't the man's duty.
I agree. But like I said, when I was with my son's father, right, we were together for almost 10 years. I pursued him. And then at one point in the beginning of the relationship, this is too much, it's TMI, but it's happened. He wasn't giving me. And I was questioning myself. Like, am I ugly? Am I like, and then I asked him, are you gay? Because I'm not ugly. And
Wait. Were you initiating it?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what she said,
yeah.
So you were initiating it and he was denying it?
Yes.
And what was that situation? Like, y'all was living together or what?
Yes, we were together. We were together for, I think this is year 2.
You got fat, Denise?
No, do I look fat?
Nah,
No,
you're skinny
I was
now, but you
always
could have been. You
small.
could have been a little bigger.
No,
then.
I was always small.
You was always
I was very
small.
petite. No, I'll tell you.
You was brushing your teeth twice a day, Denise.
Listen, I'll tell you.
Okay.
So later on, that's when I found out. Well, it was told to me he had an addiction problem, and then I said, well, because you're not giving me yourself, what if I get a friend with benefit, and I'll only use him for that?
What'd he say?
He said, absolutely not. So
Of
then why you're
course.
not giving me? He goes, because you're worse than a man. For me, I wanted sex because I loved him. I loved pleasing him. I found him absolutely attractive.
That's a good thing.
You know what I'm
that you
saying?
wanted to
Like,
please him.
I am a pleaser. So I enjoyed, that's my best friend. That's the love of my life, to be honest with you. Still,
Got you.
I moved from Jersey to here to be his wife, not to be a baby mama. And so those 10 years, it was like, all right, exactly what she was saying. you haven't given me the ring. I can't. You know what I'm saying? He was like, well, you haven't proved to me that you can be loyal because you're not helping me through my addiction.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's always like tit for tat in these situations. To sum it up, the woman has to submit, right? You already gave up. If you've already gave up your main agency to a man, you've already gave up sex. What else? What other value is he getting outside of sex? Right? There's other things that you can do. You can be an asset instead of a liability. Of course, yes. You can help him out with things. But it's like you've already gave up your main agency. If you don't marry this man, it's like, dang, then you just got to go back in the dating marketplace and find another one. So it's up to the woman to submit. It's just like, let's just use the job analogy again. Like, if you're trying to get another position in a company, you're going to work extra hours. You're going to, figure out, certain things. You're going to be an asset instead of liability. You're going to see where the company is deficient in, and you're going to be that, person that can figure things out to make the company grow. Right? That's the same thing in a relationship. You've already gave up sex. If you want the marriage, then you have to be an asset instead of a liability. You have to do other things to get that marriage. Let's reverse it. Let's say if you you got guys in your friend zone. You look like you got guys in your friend zone.
Yes.
Yeah. You look
Yes.
like you put them there like friend zone, friend zone, friend
Yes.
zone. Cool.
Label.
So you got guys in your friend zone, and these guys, if we're being honest, most of them all of them want to have sex with you,
All
right?
of them, bro.
Got it. So in order for them to have sex with you, they're doing little things all the time. You get what I'm saying? And you kind of notice it like, oh, okay, you're trying to, pick it up a little bit. You're wearing a different shirt today. This is new. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you like notice the guys doing things, and you may not ever advance them out of friend zone. But in order for the guy to get sex from the woman, he must acquiesce his behaviors, change his ways to try to get that. Now, it's the same thing from a woman. If you want marriage from a man, you have to do some things that's a little bit different. You have to acquiesce to what the man wants. That's what we're saying.
Sex isn't enough.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, though, is like guy friends or even somebody interested in just sleeping with you, right? It can come off as romantic. Oh, he's doing these sweet things for me. He's like buying me flowers or doing things for me without me asking, or like showing up with actions instead of just words. And then he gets the thing because, if a woman gives in, gets the thing, and then
He falls back.
Yeah, why?
As he's supposed to fall back. Good job. Keep falling back. The thing is, it's like he already got what he wanted.
Yeah.
Right? So if he got what he wanted, he can fall back. Now, I'm not saying actually men don't fall back. If you like this woman, keep doing, and if you're looking for a future, keep doing those things that you're supposed to be doing. Don't just truly fall off. But usually, right, men do fall back. And when they fall back, it's up to the woman. Like, it's your turn to shine. It's your time to shine. So you got to put your best foot forward, clock into the game, throw in that jersey, and go out there and shoot your shots. Like, that's what it is.
Meaning because he does all those things for you, right? And you guys have sex. Now, he gets sex from all the other girls, but what separates you from the other girls is what you do for him after that. So if you're just giving him sex, you're just another girl that's just giving him sex. Just like a guy in your DMs. If I message you in your DM, I'm just another guy. But if I'm doing a little bit more, doing a little bit extra, doing stuff that you don't ask for, then I separate myself from those other guys. So it's the same. It's the same with women. So if he's doing all these things and you give him sex, now you got to show him that you're not just a body count.
And like, real quick, like, think about, like, it don't even make sense, ladies. I'm speaking in general. Like, when a woman opens up her legs, it's the most ultimate form of submission. The dude slide in between her soul gaps, smacks it and flips it around. He's in there dominating. Homie having fun. You feel what I'm saying? You give that up. Like, your most ultimate possession, you give it up. Your body, your will. Why wouldn't you want to, really continuously be your best self for that man,
Right.
and like really show him that you're into him. So like the man may fall back, but that doesn't mean you should fall back. That's like
Right.
nonsensical.
That gets confusing.
It's like this. It's
You
like
have to
this.
Understand that gets
Put it like this.
confusing.
It's like if an analogy would be to this. It's like if what's a good one? Let's say if you fix up, I can't use a
got
car. I can't use a car. You
So
got an
look,
analogy?
look, listen. Let's say I have sex with every girl here, right?
Go ahead.
But you're the only one that checks up on me, see if I ate, cooks for me. If I have a doctor's appointment, take me to the doctor's appointment. You know, you're seeing whatever. You're asking me what do I need, if I need help with something, or, you know, or if you're giving me ideas
They
for
want you to be
business that I
their
have,
mom.
whatever. If you're doing that extra stuff, but the rest of the girls aren't, they're just giving me sex.
You stand out.
I'm choosing you. I follow each other girls because what you guys all have in common is the vagina. But you're the only one that's checking up on me, seeing how my mom is doing, see if my mom needs a ride, see if I need anything, see if I need food cooked for me. You know I like to work out, so you prepping my meals for me. I'm choosing you. Because
Choosing
these
you.
girls ain't doing anything else but giving me sex. But you're giving me sex, but you're giving me more. You getting the ring,
Yeah,
girl.
you're being an asset instead of
getting
a
the ring.
liability. Yeah, yeah. So don't fall back. Like if the man fall back, that's when you got to put on your jersey and clock in.
Because remember, we already like you because we think you high. We want to have sex with you. So we already like you, but now you need to give us a reason why we need to stick with you and or give you the ring or commitment. Because we already like you if we have sex with you. You know
All
what
right,
I'm
ladies,
saying?
any other questions on this topic? Or are we going to get to super chats? Nothing? Cool. We got Holiday Tone sends in $2. He says, ladies, raise your hand if you have kids. And then he says, yep, I already lost interest. We have James sends in $5. He says, if you ask for a pic accompanied with some dollars, I feel like a lot of women wouldn't care. Okay, show of hands. So, like, say if a man asked for a pic, but also through Apple Pay, he was like, send me a pic, but he sent you
$100.
$50. I'll say $100.
$100.
Yeah.
Are you sending a picture? Show of hands.
No.
I was asked that.
No, no.
Me too.
Somebody
Do you
said
know how
yeah
many
over
men?
here.
Do you know how many men offer money?
Yeah,
Okay.
nowadays.
These days?
Oh, they-
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Understand that?
absolutely.
And I said no.
They're like, what's
Yes,
your cash
no.
app?
And
What's
I
your
said
cash
no.
app?
And
I
I
said
said
no.
no.
Time out.
Yes,
Time out.
because
You said that you have OF. So why wouldn't you send a picture?
Yeah.
If he's already-
you're already doing
It's
that.
different.
You're already
That's
doing it.
different.
Depends.
What do you mean depends? You have an
You're already
OF,
doing it.
You're already sending pictures or videos
Well, yeah, I have
for money.
OnlyFans.
So
I'm
if a
not gonna-
guy, so if I'd be like, yo, Sunflower, I'll give you $100 right now.
if
Send
you
me a picture.
offer me money for the picture, I mean, yeah,
not-
I'll give it to you.
just subscribe that.
Okay, so you just
But like, no, because if they offer you $100, you know, if you subscribe to the OnlyFans, it's not going to be. I mean, it's monthly,
Right.
so you know, I mean, I think the average is like $10, $15 a month. Like,
Anyways, the takeaway from this is niggas don't send bread
Don't
to
send
a.
a
Don't be a simp, bro.
dime.
You don't send
I
money.
get them for free all
You
the
don't
time.
give free
I don't
attention
even
to
ask.
women. They supposed to earn it. You don't give your money away, bro. Why would you give up your main agency to a woman? Like that don't make any sense, bro. Don't be a simp. Don't simp out here. All right, we got Kane Marco sends in $5. If you wanted to revenge cheat on your man, is the revenge sweeter if they find out or if it's stayed secret? Okay, cool. Yeah. So if you want to revenge cheat, is the revenge sweeter if your guy that you're in a relationship finds out or if it stays secret? Let's start with you,
Okay, Sunflower.
Sunflower.
listen, I haven't revenge cheated in a very long
But
time.
when you did,
Yeah,
But when I
Sunflower.
did, but
Yeah,
when
like, did
I
you
did,
brag?
I don't know. I kind of got off on like having that information. You know, like
Did he
being in
know?
his face and like, yeah.
did he know though?
Did he know?
Yeah.
Like, did you tell him?
Eventually, but I fed off of it for a while. Like, yeah, I know something you don't know. you
Okay,
know,
so it's like more of the secret vibe. So that's what you
Yeah.
think. You think it's sweeter when it's a secret. Then what about
Yes.
you?
I'm opposite. I want him to know.
You want him to
You want him to
Yeah.
know? Yo, she
Yeah, you
vicious.
gonna feel this pain. Yeah, you gonna feel this pain.
Dang,
Yeah.
Juggalo.
Shorty vicious. Like, yeah, he was clapping
Yeah.
her cheeks in a G-Wagon.
She got it on
100
video,
days
too.
on
No, but
video.
it's funny because it's true. When they end up finding out, it's like they go
be
harder.
sick. Yeah.
Like now they really want you. Now they are
Yep.
on you. Like
Shit,
that's
not me.
No, that's
No,
a thing.
yeah.
That is a thing.
Yeah, those are
It
dudes
is.
that don't understand their value if they going
Then
harder.
I guess so.
But what do you find is sweeter? Sweeter by keeping it a secret
No,
or exposing it?
I would
know?
expose it.
You
Yeah, for
exposing
sure.
You gonna videotape it?
I don't know how to
Right
do
now.
that.
What about you?
So I don't do that. Like if I'm revenge cheating, like that just doesn't happen.
Got
Like
it.
if you cheated on me first, I will never speak to you again. You will never see my face.
Period.
Like
Fair
your
enough.
loss is losing me. So why? Like it's just like I don't play games like that. I
Got
just
it.
move on to the next. But hypothetically,
Yeah, hypothetically.
hypothetically, if we were in that scenario and I was in a different mindset, different headspace, I think I want him to know. I would. Not right away. Like I wouldn't run home after like spreading my legs and being like, guess what just happened 5 minutes ago. No, I'm not doing that. But
That's funny.
it would I would
least
let
a
it simmer. I'd let it cook on its own.
Okay.
Once it reached a boil, he'd be knowing.
What about you? 22.
Gosh. I don't like tit for tat. I just personally think that then we just shouldn't be together. Like that's it.
Hypothetically, which would be a more sweeter revenge? Keeping it a secret or
Hypothetically,
telling
I
them?
wouldn't want him to know. I think it's sweeter if I just.
Oh, it's
I
sweeter if you just know.
and I'm keeping it to myself.
What about you, Denise?
I'm trying to think. I don't cheat. I don't have time for that.
Okay,
I just don't have
hypothetically
the
then.
patience. I can't. I don't know. I don't have the patience for that.
Okay, fair enough. You don't even know. All right.
don't
What
even
about
know.
you, Gianna?
Again, not into cheating, but hypothetically,
Yeah.
if that was the case, I guess let it simmer, like Nicole said, and then, when the time came, you just kind of slip it in there.
Well, let me add to that. Well, ladies, the best revenge is just be a great and the best woman to the next man and let him see that shit.
Period.
Then he'll be like, damn, like she's doing all that for him and she didn't do that for me.
Yes.
I really messed up. That's the best revenge. Don't go out and be a whore. Don't go and revenge cheat. Because you revenge cheating, it just looks bad on you. Oh, she's easy like
That's what I'm
that.
saying.
What? So every time she
100%.
breaks up with a dude, I get to smash. I can't wait for her to get a relationship and break up with a dude. Because I know I'm going to smash because she's going to be vulnerable and I'm going to get a chance to hit. So the best
Yeah.
revenge is
Vulnerable pussy is the easiest.
easiest.
pussy.
That's why they always say like the
Yeah.
rebound relationship.
Like think about it. Like
You know what I'm
guys,
saying?
you even see the memes that Justin LeBoy and all of these people post is like when a girl posting something that maybe insinuates that she's having some problems in a relationship, niggas is checking like,
Oh, yeah.
is it
Stay
time
in
yet?
there.
Okay, what was going on, man? Okay, you
Yeah,
alright?
he ain't
Like,
nothing. He should have never just did that to you. If that was me, I would have treated you way better.
Exactly.
She gonna eat it up, and I'm them guts.
Them simps, they be in there. Guys be
So,
doing
yeah.
the most.
So the best revenge is be the best woman to the next man and do extra to the next man that you didn't do with him, and that'll eat us alive.
Yeah, I would say if a man messes up,
If he messes up, I'm
if
talking
the man
about.
messes up and he cheats, you shouldn't cheat. I don't even think you should break up with him. If it's a thing that always continues and maybe he has a problem, then that's something different. But a man can still cheat. He can still have sex with another woman and love you. That doesn't
Right.
mean that he doesn't actually love you. Men and women, we show love differently. Like we show love for taking a bullet for you. You show love through not smashing another nigga. Like, you get what I'm saying? You show love through your loyalty, your, being, through your fidelity. So it's just totally different. I'm not condoning and, promoting that a man cheats, but it's like, if he slips up one time or something like that happens, it's like, what you gonna do? Go back out there, let another nigga hit, lower your value? It's pointless. Might as well stay with the man. Try to work through it. That's what I would say. But okay, we got detached objectivity. Oh, welcome to the gang, bro. Welcome to the gang. I see you joined the membership. We got detached objectivity sends in $200. He says, first time donor, just wanted to thank Cooley and the Fugazee crew on teaching how to navigate and control yourself as a man. Helpful for me because I travel the world and meet way too many types. That's a fact, man. If you're going to learn a few things from this podcast, bro, I have girls that be trying to swing on me, throw drinks on me. Women are like children, bro. You really going to react crazy and emotional to a child? Nah, man. It's God over man, man over woman, woman over children. You're above her. So if you have that mindset, which is the truth, you're not going to I would never put my hands on a female. You're not gonna never lash out at a woman and get angry at a woman. Men shouldn't be angry. That's a feminine trait. Chat probably like, cool, you bugging. No, bro, like you shouldn't be angry. I can't even remember the last time I was angry. Like anger is wild, bro. We got Cuddy F74 sends him $5. He says, "What's up, brothers? Keisha Cole is dating a man 20 years younger than her. Would y'all date a person 20 years younger than y'all?"
Okay.
Absolutely
Okay,
not.
that age
Okay.
is crazy.
It is
Because if he was 20 years younger than me, he'd be 6. So we're not playing with that. That's
Hypothetically,
crazy.
let's do if you're 45
40, right.
and the man is 25. So let's start with Gianna. Would you date a man that's 20 years younger than you?
If we're 45,
Yeah, you're 45. He's 25.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. Never say never. So I probably would.
What about you?
Well, I'm closer to that age. I can see why women date younger
And why
men, to
can
be
you see
quite
why?
honest.
Yeah, why?
Why?
Y'all want to control the
Do
relationship. You
you-
got tired of being hurt, so you want to have
Is it
some
the sex?
control.
Is it the sex? Is it the sex?
Yeah, that's my assumption. That's my assumption because, well, men are kind of useless after 50, aren't they? I mean, I
Oh
don't.
snap! Not me.
Well, you're not 50.
Like, but
This is-
I won't
this
be
is-
useless.
Not my uncles.
Well,
Yeah, right. Not my dad. My dad still.
That's the only thing I can. Me being older, okay, so I feel. I was saying this earlier. So I was dating a 50-year-old, and for our birthdays in February, so I said, "Why don't we?" I sent him some flyers, right? I said, "Let's go some dive bars." Oh, well, I don't want to go out. I'm trying to save money to pay off my mortgage. I'm too young to be sitting in my couch. So he's 50, I'm 38. That didn't bother me none. It bothers me that you don't want to do stuff with me outside. You just want to stay home.
Okay, so there's certain reasons because you're saying that the younger man will have some energy.
I think
okay.
energy, yes.
What about you? Let's say if you hypothetically 45, you dating a 25-year-old. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna get that. What about you?
Yeah, I think it's energy. If you're like 50 and you're like tired all the time and you're like in the routine of working, if you're blue collar, like you're just working, coming home, sleeping, taking care of the kids.
Yeah.
He's fresh. If he's 20 something, he's fresh in the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fresh. Okay. What about you?
yeah.
Yeah. You.
Possibly.
Possibly. What about you?
No.
No.
You lying, sunflower. You lying.
No. I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
No.
Okay. Fair enough. All right.
20
Next
is
super
crazy.
chat. We got Silverback 2.0 sends in $20. Appreciate the support. He says, "This is for the ladies. If you're on a first date, what is one red flag that would turn you off and one green flag that would turn you on?" Gonna start with you.
Green flag, I would say probably manners. Like I would see how he would say thank you or like holding the door or something like that.
Being
Like just
chivalrous.
manners and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a red flag?
A red flag, probably constantly being on his phone while we're on a date. Like if you're
That's what
constantly
y'all
being on
girls
your
do, though.
yeah, but like on a first date, no. Now you're being disrespectful. I feel like because why are you not? Are you not interested?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. What about you, Victoria?
I was gonna say the same thing.
I swear y'all better all not say the same.
Yeah, y'all better all have your own minds, ladies.
Excuse me. Y'all want my answer.
But let's just go with a red flag then. What would be a red flag
On a first date.
on a first date?
He talk about himself too much.
Yes, I was about to say that.
Dirty
Okay.
fingernails, no haircut, ugly shoes. Put it on.
The ugly shoes, okay. All right, you said something. And then what? You could give one green flag, though. What's one green flag that you would say? Give a green flag. You engage, so give a green flag about your partner
Yeah.
on the first date, maybe.
Paying the
spend a bag.
bill.
No, but no, when
That's a
you,
green
On the
flag.
first
the guy
date.
that,
You
no, the
pay
guy
the
that
bill
you
on it. That's
engage with.
expected.
On the first date.
That's what she's speaking about.
Yeah.
So that's expected, though. So besides, paying for the bill, paying for
Why
the
are you
meal.
staring at me?
I want to know. I'm attentive. No, but like the guy that you're engaged with, what was a green flag that he showed you on the first date?
Okay, so
And you see your mic is like
so
this,
like
twisted
my feet
this
was
way.
hurting, and he gave me a piggyback ride to the car.
Okay.
And was like, "Do you want me to change your shoes for you? You want me to help you?"
Oh,
So I
homie was
like,
simping the first date.
And that's why they engaged.
Yeah.
And what about you? What's a red flag and a green flag on the first date?
Red flag, I guess. Number one would be like if they're bragging about themselves the whole time. They don't ask any questions of substance. Like it just like there's no like talking to a brick wall basically. Like there's no conversation. Like that's red flag. I need like a brain to talk to.
Okay.
Green flag. Eye contact. Genuinely interested in what you're saying. Not staring at your body, stuff like that.
Okay, he's genuinely. You think that men are genuinely interested in the things that women talk about?
I mean, on a first date, I would hope so.
At least show it.
Be honest with you.
Pretend. Pretend.
We're never interested.
Pretend.
We know.
Like we don't care at all. The first and the 100th date, it's like, all right, she talking about anything. This doesn't interest me at all. Like, and that's the reason why opposites attract. Like, what you look for from the man isn't the things that he looks for from you.
Right.
So you want him to make you feel the vibes, and part of making you feel the vibes is when you speak and it's like, wow, dang, that's crazy, for real. Meanwhile, he not even really listening, because if you bring up the story the next day, he gonna be like, wait, that you said that? I didn't even remember. Most guys do that too. You be like, yo, you don't remember anything. The reason why he's not that interested. It's the truth. It's the truth.
Right.
Homie ain't that interested.
Right.
Okay. Gianna, what about you? Green flag and red flag?
Okay, green flag, I would say being respectful. So being respectful to like the server, having manners, things of that sort. Holding the door, being chivalrous. Red flag, which I've experienced. Again, even though you're not like completely, or maybe you're not taking in exactly what I'm saying, but if we're having a conversation and I'm talking, do not interrupt me.
Okay.
I've had a guy interrupt me at dinner, and he was like, I just have to say your eyes, your lips. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, thank you. And then I'm like continuing the conversation.
Yeah, that's not player. If a dude does interrupt, it got to be something funny. It got to be a joke.
He kept like repeating the same thing, and I'm like, okay, now I'm getting annoyed. Now it's starting to be creepy.
Guys, you could definitely interrupt. Well, it was just creepy for her. You could definitely interrupt, but you have to do it with a joke. If you don't do it with a joke, if you dry, if you ain't being charismatic, bro, she gonna be like, bro, you rude. Like, what was that about? Okay, Denise, what about you? Green flag, red flag?
Red flag, cussing. I don't like that.
Okay.
Green flag, sense of humor.
Sense of humor.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, you got a sense of humor. What
I
if
really
what
do.
if he's what is it? Goosing like you.
Talk.
If he's goose talking.
It would be great because we could be silly together. I like to
Okay.
be silly. I don't like to be serious. You
Fair
gotta
enough.
be. You gotta have that nice friendship and be silly.
What about you, 22? Green flag, red flag.
I feel like a green flag is like a great demeanor, whatever the fuck. Is
Demeanor?
Fuck it. Oh, but like able to have a conversation, like keep the conversation flowing and stuff. Like
Yeah.
then don't make it awkward. And then I guess a red flag is like constantly talking about, oh, what we about to do after this. Like, oh yeah, I'm about to do this. Like we about to do this after this. Like,
Oh, he already planning future
Yeah,
stuff
like,
with you,
I'm-
like,
like, all right,
like, bro,
we
how
ain't
you know this is even going well?
like, yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like,
Like, this could be going horrible, homie. Like, what you?
yeah, exactly. But yeah, just like the way you like good conversation.
What?
Okay.
Was a good like.
What about you, Nicole?
I'll start with a green flag. I like spontaneity. So if you can show me that you can be spontaneous and like you don't take life too seriously and we can just go with the flow and it's not like dinner, pull out my chair, open the door. Like, it's not like the uniform things. Those are also nice.
So you want him to trip you while y'all walking?
Yeah, because I think that's funny. I don't care. I don't know. Like, life's too short. I don't know.
No, but I get it, though. I got it.
You know what I'm saying? And then I think red flag, if you talk about another female or your past relationships, if you're like, oh, well, like, I'm used to experiencing this, or like, I'm not talking to you to learn about your past on the first date. Like, don't bring up like, oh, this girl Snapchats you all the time. I've had that before on a first date where he would talk about like, oh, do you know this girl? Because she's like, keeps Snapchatting me. And then she Snapchats me
weird.
this. And I'm like, what
guys
are you
do that? Guys, why
how
y'all
are
doing
you
that?
doing that right now?
Yeah, that's weird.
They got nothing else to
Crazy.
talk about but the gossip. That's what females do.
No, they just
females
want to seem sought after. Like, they're bringing up like, oh, this girl's Snapchatting me because you want to see. I don't
But
care.
yeah, that's gossip. Like, that's what
right.
women do. Women would say that, like, well, do you know this person? Like, I don't know, maybe.
I
Let
don't
me see.
care. I'm not on the
Who
first date
cares?
to know anyone else but the person I'm sitting in front of.
Exactly. Okay. That's okay. Y'all doing that, man? Okay, we got detached objectivity sends in $100. What's THB? What currency is that? THB. Yo, where you from? Detached objectivity. You don't got to send in another super chat. You could just write a regular chat. Dan, look out for it. Where you from? Let me know. I want to know what currency that is. Definitely from another country. We got Sterling Mitchell, sends in $5. Waiting for engagement to live together in 2024 is diabolical. But furthermore, I guess it's the adult thing to do.
I kind of
That's
agree with that, though.
piggybacking what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So-
But I just feel like you need to know how a man lives when you're, you know what I
agree.
mean, beforehand.
Completely, I agree. I think it's my Christian values, like, and again, like the value between dating and marriage.
Yeah.
Like, you have to build the relationship up. I'm not going to show you everything in the first month, and then
Right.
what is marriage then? What is
Yeah.
the value that marriage holds? Like, that's a learning curve, because I can't learn everything about you and live with you and already know how you live. Like, what else are we learning? We have a whole life together.
Yeah.
So let's build on that. It's building blocks. So that's where I stem with that.
Fair enough. We got Holiday Tones in $5. Ladies, if you found your ideal man and he protected and provided for you, and all he required was a single bow every time he came home, like you're gonna bow to him every time he came home from work,
That
would
is
you?
funny.
Yeah.
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 Absolutely.
I'll do anything for that man
So-
if he's doing all that.
I would give like a whole curtsy, like.
So all
Yeah.
y'all is bowing for y'all men.
He could
Yeah.
come home and I'll
Let's
put
ask
on a
her.
performance every day.
Yeah, exactly.
So you engaged, right? You about to be married, and let's say he protecting, providing. This your ideal man that you about to marry, right? She like, I mean,
Yeah, what
Tyrone. She like Tyrone, maybe, but I ain't. I'm just messing with you. His only requirement is for you to bow to him when he gets home from work. Would you?
No.
You're not gonna bow to him?
It's like, nah, probably. I guess.
Probably.
I don't know.
You
It
guess?
depends
I
how
don't
I
know.
She was from Thailand, they said.
Oh, Thailand. Yo, shout out to Thailand. Y'all supporting, man. That's what's up.
Thailand's cool.
I never been there. I'm trying to go.
Yeah,
That's
it's cool.
what's up.
It's hot all the time.
They don't have moonshine? No,
Huh?
that's
Moonshine.
That's Tennessee.
Moonshine.
that's my fault.
Wait, what?
Sake?
Saki. That's Japan.
That's Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Japan.
okay,
That's Japan.
My fault.
Okay, so y'all all answer that question. Do we have more to unpack with this? Let me think. Okay, protecting.
No,
everyone said
that's it.
yeah, but everyone said yeah that they'll bow. Okay, so yeah, we don't really got none with that. Then we got Tomas Santos is in $20. Appreciate the support, man. Let's see if he made a. Okay. Nice man versus good man and understanding the differences between the two. Nice man versus good man and understanding the difference between the two. Okay, I guess this is a question then. I mean, I could. You want to answer this one?
What was it? Nice.
I mean, I can take it if you want.
Okay, a nice man versus a good man and understanding the difference between two. Okay.
I'll break it down for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, like women don't really want a nice man. Like a nice man is like okay, like one of the things is many of the psychologists said it, and even some philosophers said it too. a lot of people like to hide morality. They say like, oh, well, I don't want to do this because I'm too nice. I'm too moral to do it. So usually people hide their morality for cowardice. They're cowards. They really don't have any higher morals. So that's normally like that nice guy type of approach where they're so nice to the woman, saying things, doing things to her. And usually nice guys finish last because those guys are see-through like glass. Women see right through them as like, you're not really that guy. You're not really that masculine. You're just being nice. You're playing a part because you want something from me. And those guys normally are weird to women. The difference between a good guy is a good guy, he has the ability to be a monster, but he can tame that monster and he can be good. And women, I think, really like those type of men, where those men have the ability to knock a dude out. They have the ability to fully protect and provide for her. But they tame the beast and they're a good man. So that's what I would say. And then we can unpack that even more. That question was a little vague, but yeah, bro, a good man is what everyone wants. Not a nice guy. Nice guys get taken advantage of.
Plus, nice guys, they be fronting like you're really not nice all the time. Like you're only being nice to gain something out of it. So it's not really genuine at the same time. So that's why most women don't really like or respect nice guys, because like, why are you being so nice? Because nobody is really
like, what did I do
nice
to earn you being so
Exactly.
nice?
Right.
Yeah, man. Like
that's the thing. People can't respect things that isn't earned. Like, it's hard for you to respect the dudes that slide in your inbox telling you you're beautiful all the time. It's like, yeah, it's nice, but is it respectful? Like, no, I didn't do anything to earn all of these compliments. Like, that's why I tell guys, don't even slide in her DMs, like, pedestalizing her, telling her that she's beautiful. If anything, do the opposite. They could be like, you look horrible today. I'm sure I can smell your breath through this picture. You
that
stink.
outfit is trash in that one picture. Why'd you even post that?
That's a fact.
Shit like that.
It's a fact. Like, you gotta do the opposite. Like, do the opposite. Actually, I have a story. That's how I got you on the podcast. So I was at the gym. Let's tell a story real quick. How she came on the pod.
Oh, Powerhouse.
Yeah, I was at Powerhouse. Nigga, you was there.
Yes, I know what you're about to say.
I was there?
You were somewhere.
No, you were doing
wasn't there?
calves.
I was
You were doing calves. No, he was by himself. Go ahead, continue.
Okay, yeah. So I was working out or whatever, and we needed some girls for the podcast for the 1 week. So I'm like, dang, I guess I got to do some recruiting. Who knows? But you was with one of your friends, and y'all got it from the machine, and I was like, ew, y'all stink. Like, did y'all clean it off? Like, I wasn't trying to compliment y'all. I wanted to let y'all know that I wasn't trying to holler, that it was strictly for the podcast. I was like, yo, y'all stink. I said something like that, and y'all started laughing and something like that. And then he was like, well, you want me to wipe it down? I was like, yeah, wipe this down. I was like, nah, but I got it. Then after that, you actually was already following me, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you was already following me, and I brought up the podcast to your friend, and you was like, oh, yeah, boom, boom, boom. And so that's how she came here, bro.
Did you really stink, though? Did it really stink?
Sometimes I probably do.
mean, bro, I don't know. I wasn't even thinking. I ain't even smell nothing.
He
They didn't stink.
just said it.
Yeah, I just said it just to say it. I just said it so they know that a nigga not trying to holler at them. And I say it because I'm sure guys approach you at the gym all the time trying to holler, right?
I try to look mean so they don't. But
Yeah, so like if you're going to do anything, be the opposite, homies.
That works.
Be the opposite of the mother dudes. All right, we got Johnny Blaze. What currency is this? Not sure. Okay. Sends in $14 from CA. Not sure what currency that is.
Canada.
Oh, it is Canada?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
They have the same currency.
Looking for love, brother. Dated the young woman who wanted to focus on cuddling and clubbing. Okay. I dated the young woman that wanted to focus on clubbing and modeling. Loved her, but she ain't my wife. We broke up. Any advice? Trying to find the new missus. Okay, let's see if the ladies can give him some advice. So this is a guy, Johnny Blaze. He wants some advice. He was dating a chick, and she was out. She wanted to club and model more than really being in a committed relationship, so he broke up with her. So any advice to this man? Let's start with, actually, show of hands. Who wants to give him some advice? Let's start with you first.
I think if she's like up and coming and like modeling's been her career and like she wants to focus on that, then she should have been forthcoming with him and said, I'm not ready for a committed relationship, and then he doesn't have to get all sad and then, look for someone else. You know what I mean? Like if that's her career and she's young and she wants to club, you chose to get into a relationship with somebody who is doing those things and pursuing those things. So why are you sad?
Especially if you just started too.
Like if she's just starting and up and coming, you have to put yourself out there so many different types of ways. I've been there. But like once you're settled, then you can focus on a relationship. But a career is something I think that has to be foundational over.
Okay. What about you?
She's at church.
Wait, what?
Say what?
She's at church.
Oh, okay. So he wants advice on how to find a new chick.
That's
His
fair.
chick is at church.
I'm at church every
Okay.
Sunday. I'm at church.
You're most likely going to find a wife at church.
They say the biggest whores be
Yeah,
at church,
church.
though.
Sometimes, not always.
The
Not
biggest
true.
thotties, they go to church because it's like they was doing so much horror stuff. It's like, I need to go.
That's not true
That
at
is
all.
true.
No, I
It's
go
very
to
true.
I go to church.
Matter of fact, the girl that was farting on the podcast,
Over here?
she said she had sex in the church.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
I
Crazy
think
to
there are
me.
Christians who do front, but the ones who are there who sit by themselves
They want
and
to be
like go
submissive.
to church for them, like me.
They want to find a husband. They want to think of it this way, like
Go to church, brother.
you go to church. You'll find a girl because she knows the Bible, right? You would hope she knows the Bible. She knows that a wife ought to submit to her husband, and the husband ought to love her like Christ loved the church, and so he'll find hopefully a good woman in church that wants to settle.
So your advice is to find,
Church.
go to church. And you were saying like, okay, why did you pick the woman? She was clubbing and doing modeling, and those things kind of take time. Anybody else got advice for Johnny Blaze?
But I agree with y'all. I think the biggest whores do go to church. I do agree with that.
What you have to understand is like with that guy, like there's a lot of guys that aren't good at reading women. They don't understand women. They don't know that, hey, this type of behavior is a red flag and you shouldn't take her serious.
Yeah.
So he probably didn't,
I think that's communication. Behavior is one thing. Ask, talk
yeah,
about
but
it.
people lie. Especially
They do, but then okay.
But like when a woman is acting a certain way and then she's in a certain profession, and you're over here trying to make her become a wife, knowing she clubs and like she's not thinking about being a wife right now.
No,
dude.
of course. Well, that's what I'm saying to him.
So like so we have to like he has to take some accountability from not doing a better job at vetting her.
I think my advice to him: sit down with yourself and list out 5 core values you want in a wife.
And if she doesn't meet those,
And if she doesn't meet those, then don't give her the time of day.
Next.
okay.
Bye
I like
next.
Gianna, you had something, right?
If I had to guess, he found her in the club.
Ooh.
I'm just
Possibly.
so maybe
on,
don't
man.
If
go
she out
looking in the
clubbing-
club.
Okay.
Maybe go out to like a nice restaurant. Just
Go to Target, maybe.
get dressed. Like honestly, get dressed up. Not to go like meet someone, but get dressed up for yourself, and then sit, enjoy yourself, and maybe you'll meet someone at sitting at the bar at a nice restaurant, or just hold
Okay,
yourself in a
that's your
higher manner.
advice,
Yeah, and
all
then
right.
you'll magnetically get that person.
All right. So
So.
the ladies' advice was,
Eh.
honestly, women don't really give too much good advice,
You
but
could
I
just
mean, y'all
support
tried.
her goals.
Y'all tried. Here's
That'd
the
be
advice,
good.
man. So men aren't born with their values. So one, let's just speak about you dating the chick that was clubbing and modeling. Those chicks don't deserve love. It's just pointless, bro. They don't deserve love. If you met her at a club, it's probably where you're gonna lose her. The modeling chick, like, man, even if she making bread off modeling, it's like if you want to be a traditional man, then you should want a traditional woman. So a traditional woman, she's not out clubbing and she's not out modeling. So you got to look at your own values, and you should want that person to embody them same values. So that's one thing. The other thing is, what's some advice that you could do to find a missus? Why are you looking for a missus, bro? Wrong. Your mindset is wrong. You shouldn't be looking for a missus. Obviously, you lacking as a man. What you should be doing is self-improving. You need to get in the gym, get your body in shape. A strong body is a strong mind. After the gym, get your money right. If your pockets ain't right, god dang, man, like what, you can barely provide for yourself. You're keeping yourself just self-sufficient to the minimum. You need to work on yourself on all aspects, be the best version, and then you'll attract women. Like, you work on yourself and the byproduct is more women. And then as you working on yourself and you getting more women, you have an abundance mindset. And when you have that abundance mindset, you have the ability to be intolerant of female inadequacies. So it comes naturally. You get more options, you get an abundance mindset, then you're gonna be like, ew, I'm not dating that chick that's at the club because I got a chick that ain't at the club. There's more options, nigga. Oh, I'm not dating this chick that's doing this and doing that because I got a chick that ain't doing that. It's more options. So work on yourself, you'll get more options, bro.
You'll be more confident too.
Yeah. It all just wraps in one. We got actually, y'all been quiet. You quiet. Y'all got questions? Nobody got no dating and relationship questions. Come on, y'all see the podcast.
Why is it that?
Oh, wait.
Go ahead.
Oh, go on.
No, go ahead.
Go
You
ahead,
talk.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, Denise.
And then I'll say what I have to say.
Let me ask a question.
Is it for the panel?
No, they can't answer. It's probably for you guys.
Okay,
It's for you
for
guys.
sure.
I was telling Easy earlier. So why is it that men? I didn't tell you this. So, all right. Well, my son's father and a man I was in a situationship with. Why is it that when women cheat, they propose to them?
Wait, why is it when
Why
women
do men
cheat?
Love bitches?
Those
Men
are
like
guys.
low-valued women. Okay.
Yeah,
This
those.
is who they.
Yeah, it's.
When
that's a
you're
good-
my age, you'll understand.
That's a good question. There are certain men out here that's weird, and they don't understand their own value. Right. So she said something too, where it's like, oh, well, it's like when a man finds out that you cheated, he wants you even more. Those are low value guys, right?
Simps.
Those are guys that don't understand their own value. A man that understands his value, he knows that a woman, that type of woman is for the streets. That type of woman doesn't deserve him. So this is like, it's rare. Most men, we get repulsed by a woman that's cheating or a woman that is for the streets, but there are some dudes that's cucks. Like they view themselves as less. I do debates and stuff, and I have I debated this guy, and he lets women step on him. He gets aroused by women stepping on him. He goes to all of these events and stuff, these Comic-Con events, and women literally step on him. He'll lay down on the ground and he'll ask, please step on me, please step on me. And these women step on him and he get aroused. And when I do debates with him, he thinks that, you know, if you don't, he has no standards and his value is very low. He sees himself lower than a woman. I asked him, do you think that woman would let you step on her? No, because she sees you. She views herself more than you. So it's like he views himself so less that he's allowing people to step on him. It's wild. And there's some men out there that's cucks that, you know, has a woman and wants her to be plowed by other men. Like there's just weird guys out there, but it's a small minority of men. And I would say that those men, like something happened. Like something happened.
Even though they deny it. I'm just
Yeah,
very
they
curious.
normally like
Men are
on the
liars.
fence.
We be
Of
lying.
They on the fence.
Like
Read
gay?
between the lines.
They gay?
Yeah.
Don't be surprised.
Yeah, they guzzling something.
Because I think I'm a great catch. And it was like, well, why would you propose to this woman that cheated on you? That makes no sense. And then, well, I don't feel sorry for you because you asked for it. What the hell? That makes no sense to
The
me.
other side of things, though, is that influence creates thinking, thinking creates behavior. So there's been a societal norm that's been placed on everyone that pretty much thinks that we're all equal. Right. So the man would see it like, well, if I did her wrong and maybe I cheated before, but if she cheated too, it's like that equals out because I did wrong and she did wrong because it's all equal. They have this egalitarian mindset where they think that everyone is equal. No, bro. If you cheat is much different than her cheating. You've dominated another chick and you conquered another chick. Your chick has been conquered by another man. Like, it's totally different. So I think that some guys, when they're young or even when they're older, if they just don't understand how the world operates, they think that men and women are equal. So they're like, well, I did it, she did it. It kind of cancels out. No, nigga, don't cancel out. Another nigga clapped your chick cheeks. Like, it's totally different. Pulling her hair, making her scream, smacking it like it's crazy. Like, and you gonna accept that back? Like, that's wild.
And yet to get a ring.
I
Go
mean,
figure.
It's some guys like that. Some guys. Any other questions? Oh yeah, G, you had one.
Okay, so before we started, we were talking about dating, and if you would go on a coffee date as a first date. So I'm asking all you ladies, would you go on a coffee date for a first date?
Yeah,
Okay, let's start with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why? And why?
Why?
I mean, it's the first date. You don't need to take me anywhere like crazy for me to be swept off my feet, I guess you could say. So something simple I'm cool with.
Okay, you.
I don't drink coffee, but I'd go.
Okay.
Well, it's like tea.
Yeah.
Like, it's like something like small where it's like
Yeah, it's fine.
it's more of a
Starbucks is fine.
conversation.
Yeah, I would like to get to know you.
It's more like a public
Yeah.
place to have a conversation
Yeah.
over a beverage.
Yeah.
That's not an alcoholic beverage. You would do it? What about you?
I would do it.
You would do it. Okay, now we're going to go over here.
Yeah, absolutely. I like the value behind it. I had a guy actually do that to me, and he told me why he did that. He said, because I wanted to make sure that, like, I would like you enough to spend money on you for dinner.
Oh, that's
which I
Smart man.
which I like. I told him, I was like, I value that a lot. And, you know, I like that.
Smart
and also,
man.
I don't like going on dates at nighttime because then it alludes to something after. And if you take me to coffee, I know that you respect me enough to not want to allude to something afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, listen, chat. Whores have sex in the daytime, bro. It don't even matter if it's day or night, man. It don't even matter. What about you?
Got 22.
Now you. I don't like coffee, but I like. Yeah.
Starbucks. This or
I
whatever.
don't like
Tea.
Starbucks either. I don't like. Yeah, I
What?
do it though. Like I just, I
Starbucks-
I understand the vibe
Starbucks,
behind
they
it.
got juice.
Yeah. The
They
vibe is
got
something
little,
casual.
yeah.
You do it. You'll do it. What about you?
Yes.
38. You doing
Yes.
it? All right, Gianna, this is your question.
Okay, so if you guys are all saying yes, then after stuff plays out and then it doesn't work out, I guess it was just casual then.
What you mean?
Yes.
So you're not really, you're over here saying that you want to be married. You want to be married. You want to be married. You guys all want to be married. So why are you going out on casual dates?
That's the first date.
I see
though.
what
Yeah, it's
Gianna
the first
getting
date.
to.
That's what
first
I'm getting
date.
at. Because I wouldn't.
And why?
Okay.
If
Why?
it,
Yeah,
I want to
go
be
ahead.
married. So like, like wine and dine me.
Okay.
Fair.
So
Okay, like put his best foot forward.
exactly.
Best foot forward.
Like coffee's
okay.
very casual. You go out to coffee with friends. This person, you don't want them to be your friend, right?
Yeah.
True.
So Gianna is saying
Yeah, but
set the expectation from the door that listen,
Yeah.
I'm not looking for nothing casual. I'm looking for something real.
like that's what you
So
talk
take
about
me
there.
somewhere
Yeah.
real.
But to
If
play
you fell
devil's
out.
advocate, there's a lot of women that use men just for dinner.
Right,
for
and that's
dinner
what
dates.
like
Yeah.
I'm not here for, and I don't want the man to think that either. And I also want to be on a mutual ground where like we both respect and like each other enough to then be wined and dined.
Yeah.
I don't
Facts.
I don't
Yeah.
want to waste my time and I don't want to waste yours.
So, okay, so that leads me to this question. So, you know, how does a man or a woman, you know, let each other know, hey, look, I'm in this for the long run without scaring them away? Because, you know, we all know, like, sometimes people come on too strong. Like, if I'm trying to date any of you ladies, I'm like, hey, look, well, down the line, I'm hoping to, you know, get married, have kids, maybe 2 or 3, you know. So, like, you know, if we're going to, you know, go out, I'm hoping that it leads to a relationship.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? It's like some women, they get scared. Like, oh my God, he wants too much so soon. Like, I don't know. And,
Ease.
you know, so like,
A guy's never a good. The guys don't ask for a relationship.
right. I'm just saying, like, you know, but in this particular scenario, because women want marriage, you know, what if though, hypothetically, what if a guy's like, hey, look, you know, I'm interested in you, you know, and I would like kids one day or whatever. And, you know, because some girls get scared, you know, they run off. They're not,
Then that
maybe
means they're not ready for it.
They're not looking.
Well, I think that's why they
They don't
run
like
off
them that
because the
much.
dude asked. Like
No.
the dude that has it in him to be asking for that, he got other things probably wrong too. I know it's your hypothetical.
Right.
Yeah. So like we could put the hypothetical, maybe we could put it on a woman and say like the woman that's, looking kind of what Gianna said. Like Gianna said, she's going in there with the expectation of marriage. So it's like, well, I'm not going to accept a coffee date. I want something long term. If I like you, let's really go forward and let's see what's up. I understand that, but I also understand her point of view as well, and the lady's point of view, where it's like she even said something in the beginning of the podcast. She was like, well, she was basically talking about finessing niggas, remember? So it's like, dang, like it's chicks out there like her that are finessing dude for many dates. Like it's girls that got 50 first dates, 500 first dates, just free dinners. Like some chicks don't even have to cook. If you really think about it, they can just accept these simps that's in their inbox. Like, yes for 8 p.m. Oh, tomorrow? Yes for 6 p.m. Oh, this day, they can have free meals until they die. Well, until they get a little older and the options go down.
Right.
Yeah. But, okay, fair enough. I get the question. And good point, Gianna.
Yeah,
and a good point, everyone. This is a part of the topic where I agree with both. Yeah, I kind of say I would agree with both. Just because... there's a woman like her over there. Yeah, you. Gotta put on your Batman voice.
You
Yeah.
gotta take her definitely on a coffee date.
Yeah, freak a coffee date. Meet me at Wawa. All right, we got Nobu Nosy sends in $5. Ladies, would y'all have a problem if a man used a Groupon? A coupon on a first date. Show of hands.
No.
If
Would
you-
we have a problem with it?
Yeah, would you have a problem if that nigga used a Groupon? Like, oh yeah, Applebee's 2 for $20, but I'm getting this $5 off.
Oh, yeah, I would.
right
I'd have a
with
problem.
Yeah.
I would.
Probably
Okay,
not
problem.
gonna return his
Yeah.
call.
All right, so why would you have a problem?
But I think it goes to like what Gianna was saying. It's like, yeah, coffee could be like a first date to feel things out, but like then if you really in it and you really want to take me to dinner,
Okay.
show me that you can provide for me.
But is this the
See,
first
and
date?
this is why
Because
that
you can't
proves
use
the
a
point where it's
Groupon on a
like,
house. You can't use a Groupon on certain like.
If you're using a Groupon,
maybe if we have 4 kids and we want to go
Yeah.
to like wherever to take the kids, and you got a Groupon, save us money, honey, but not on the first date or like
you're
a nice
saying on
dinner.
the first date?
Put your
Yeah,
best
first
foot
date.
forward.
Yeah,
Oh,
we said
yeah,
first
no.
date. Yeah, Groupon.
go ahead, Gianna. What'd you have?
listen, all nice places, they don't have Groupons.
It's true.
True.
I mean, yeah.
So this is why you're saying that you would,
don't
to
even-
avoid all of that, take me to a nice spot. First date.
Yeah, again, like everyone is over here saying that they want to get married. Okay, but you want to protect her and a provider. Okay, well, you're showing me that you're putting your money
accepting.
where your mouth is. Like,
So
like
you
taking
feel
me
like
out.
you feel like if a guy takes you on a coffee date, he don't have nothing else to offer in
Coffee's
the
like
future?
$5. Like,
But what
everyone's
if
got
what if the
$5.
next date is top tier, everything you want,
Well, the third date.
or the
Yeah,
third
or-
date? Yeah.
Or what
so
if you
then
didn't
it's
enjoy
everything
or
you
what
want,
if
and
you
this
didn't
is the
enjoy the
perfect man
dinner?
for you. Then what? Now what
Then
if
we
we
just
turn
keep-
down the coffee date?
Well, one question to her at a time.
Okay. So you're saying, okay, so we go out on like a few like really nice dinner dates and then coffee. Yeah, that's fine because like we've already like established something. Like you already established yourself. You already shown me that you can be there. Like you're putting your money where your mouth is already. So now you having the ability to afford a $5 of course you can do that.
No,
Like,
but
yeah.
I'm saying as the first date, you're declining a coffee date. But what if the next date or the third date,
Yeah.
he's giving you everything you want on that date? Now you're declining. You know what I mean? You're declining
She's
the
saying
coffee
like
date.
you
and then
lose the opportunity.
yes, there we go. That's
I feel like going out to dinner is very like intimate, and I guess like going out to coffee is like to get everyone's nerves out in a way. But like that's the whole part of dating.
yeah.
You're going in there with the unknown, so it doesn't matter where you go. Like
Yeah.
it wouldn't matter if you met for coffee, but again, as a woman, you're going to see what they're providing for you.
I guess what Gianna's saying, like to play devil's advocate. So like if I'm talking to one of you ladies and we've been talking for about a week and we both know that we both like each other like that.
Okay.
You know what? Then to I see what she's saying. So like, if we've been talking for a week before we hang out,
I get that.
you know what I'm saying? And you know I like
Yeah.
you, and I know you like me. Yeah, I'm gonna try to impress you. Like, yeah, let's go out to
Y'all
y'all.
said first date. Y'all said first date,
Yeah.
so that's
I
different.
get what you mean,
changes
but this
things
is
a little bit.
hypothetical devil's advocate. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
like
I
she be
just
like,
don't.
if,
Yeah.
I get her point though, because her point makes sense because with the questions that was just asked, her point is like, ladies, you said that you want marriage, right? So why wouldn't you put your best foot forward with the expectations of marriage instead of with expectations like, oh, this could be friends with benefits, or this could just be just a little link up, like, or this could be something casual. You get what I'm saying? Because coffee date is kind of like something casual. She's saying like, well, I don't want anything casual. I want something serious. So I'm going to go full forward and only take things that are serious. The devil's advocate part is, it's like, if we're being truthful, you may lose some options because there's other women that would do it for less. So if a guy that has options is like, oh, then I got to take her to Oak. Okay, she cute. I'll take her to Oak. Like, I see what's good, but like shorty over here and over here, like I could just take her to, like, you know what I mean, little coffee, and I can still link up with her and put my little Mac down and see what's up. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth is, most men, they just looking to clap cheeks anyway, and then after they clap cheeks, it's like, okay, what can we build after this in 2024? But I do understand what she's saying, and I like that approach.
Yeah.
That approach would truthfully work if it wasn't 2024 though, and it wasn't women. Like, you got to think about it. It's like this, right? It's like the virgin. Virgin's gonna have a hard time, you know, not giving, like, if she want the most highest tier man in 2024, well, guess what? Most men isn't even going to believe she a virgin because the whores is out there giving it away for free. So it's like, so she holding on to it, but it's like, say Tyrone, top tier dude, protected provider, he making well over 100K. He's attractive, he's charming, he's everything. Top tier guy. He's like, well, Becky, she's cool. She says she a virgin. She don't really got no thirst traps up, but it's like he saw so many options on this other couch over here. It's like, I may take this other couch. I may still talk to you too, but while I'm talking to you, I'm gonna be dabbing in this other couch, because men have this carnal nature of just wanting variety, and not only that, I mean, niggas want sex. So it's like a double-edged sword,
right? Because you know, like you said, you know, a lot of girls finesse guys just for dinner dates. You know, so that's why guys will be hesitant.
I would say blame the women,
right,
for making it harder. You gotta blame the women. So I think that if women came together collectively, because y'all kind of control, if we're being serious, y'all run the dating market. If y'all came together collectively, well, really the top, in 2024, the top tier men run the dating market. But overall, women run the dating market. But if y'all came together collectively, it was like, you know what? I'm not having sex until I was married. All y'all have rings and be married right now. But the thing is, like, you can be holding out for marriage. This whole couch holding out for marriage. This couch giving it up. The first few hours is like, man, we ain't finna get married. It's up. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's different. And not to pick on this couch, but you get the analogy.
Picking on us all day.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, if y'all came together as a whole, I mean, y'all could kind of get what y'all want. Any other questions?
No,
Super chats?
good one.
No? Okay, good one. Yeah, good question, Gianna.
Word.
All right, we got, let's see here. Oh, we got Holiday Tone says in $2. Ladies, give one piece of real advice to pick up a woman. So, for example, if you had a little brother or if you had a son and you're going to give some advice to your son or your brother on how to pick up girls, one piece of advice, let's start with you.
I'm going to say have a sense of humor.
Sense of humor, okay?
Yeah,
what about you?
Compliment her.
What about
That's
you?
nice.
Be respectful.
Be respectful? What about you?
Get out of those DMs.
Get out
I'm
the
sorry,
DMs.
but your husband is not in a DM. That's not how that's working.
Not in
So get out of the
2024?
DMs. Respect yourself a little bit more. Like work on yourself, I think, and then, like you said, it will magnetize and it will
build a confidence approach in person.
Yeah, and just be overall, like, be chivalrous.
What about you?
I feel like focus on yourself. You're gonna attract females, like, regardless. Like you said earlier, like if you're putting it into yourself, females is gonna come.
I need a better answer. So okay. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. So give me like something that a man can say to approach a woman. Like, it's your son or your brother. What's that one thing that you would tell him? Like, listen, say this or do this.
I gotta think about that now. Hold up.
Yeah, because it's like to get her. Because you got to think about it. You speaking from like all of y'all answers was like from like steps ahead from the approach. Let's go with. That's why I didn't go to y'all too, because it was going to be similar answers. Actually, let's start over here then real quick with Gianna.
Like, what would you say?
Yeah, we're going to go to you. You're actually going to be last, so you got some time to think. Gianna. So, yeah, what would you say? What would you tell your son or brother to say to a woman in the approach? Because women advertise themselves and men pitch themselves. So to pitch himself to a woman, what would he say or do? Go ahead. Just one thing.
Be confident in introducing yourself.
But say it. But like I need like what is he gonna say when he introduces himself?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's hard. Or do, you said, or
I
do,
feel
right?
like it's hard now.
Say or do.
I don't know. Everyone's so antisocial nowadays with social media in 2024.
That's true. I could give an
Because, like,
example.
honestly, I feel like it's as simple as just going up to someone, introducing yourself, saying, "Hi, I'm so and so." You know.
That don't work.
But
So-
not. I don't know.
What if
I don't know. This is stumping me.
the confidence is good?
The-
Is it
Like,
give him an
confidence is
answer.
key.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
confidence is key. I don't
Okay.
I don't know. I wouldn't say it's like in my wheelhouse. Like, I'm not.
All right. Well, what about you, Denise? So you didn't really have any, like, we looking for like, what are you going to tell your son or your brother to say to this
My
girl?
son, what he says,
But it's your advice. What would you tell him when approaching a woman?
women,
Dan.
we're our worst enemy. So when a man, you have very nice hair, you have very nice skin. It means a lot. 22, it's a lot. I'm going to tell you why. Because we always think that we look terrible. We don't think we're pretty.
Well, I'm going to tell you why I don't mean a lot to 22. Because 22 gets so much free attention from a man, she's entitled to it. She don't really care about it. Your attention, when 38, you get less attention, so it matters to you more. Think about when you was 22. Well, Instagram wasn't really around, and
I
the world was
never
a little
get hit
different.
on. I don't get hit on.
But when you were younger, I'm sure
no,
you did.
I don't get hit on.
You got hit on when you were young.
At least once in
I
your life.
promise you, I don't
Push it
get
up.
hit on because a lot of people say I have a
Arrest them.
bitch face.
Yeah, me too,
I'm
but
not
RBF?
approachable.
That's not stopping nothing.
Definitely ain't stopping me.
But I did get approached by a man, a few young ones, but one was in Allentown, and he said, "Excuse me, miss, I really like the way you dress. I was wearing a trench coat with slacks." I was like, "What? Thank you." He goes, "You are very pretty. I just want to let you know."
Well,
that means a lot.
My point is to you that'll work, right? Like I have this famous viral video. I said it multiple times on the podcast, but I'll break it down to you to let you know why it doesn't work. First time you give someone free attention, you feel appreciation. The second time you give someone free attention, you anticipate that, right? Because they already complimented you before it gave you free attention. You anticipate it. The third time, you expect it. The fourth time, you feel entitled to it. By the fifth time, you depend on it.
I don't agree
right?
with that as a woman.
Well, the thing is, I'm talking about when you're always getting so much attention. These women agree with that because they DMs be flooded. She walks to at the gas station, Walmart, wherever they're at. Guys is giving
notice
you
I
free
said-
attention.
You have very pretty hair. You have nice skin.
Yeah,
That's not the same as saying that
That's
you're
not
pretty.
looking on the younger
you
women.
don't get that much attention. So it's like guys, right? We don't get compliments, right? I'm 6'4". Don't get compliments at all. Chicks ain't out here compliment me in person. Like I mean,
I say
besides the fat black girls, I mean, them the only ones that's gonna compliment a dude. They'll have the courage to be like,
they do be bold, bro.
sexy
They
chocolate. They be bold, bro, because they got less options, so they gotta say something. You know what I'm saying?
They look all in your eyes, trying to take your soul from you.
That's
All of
crazy.
that. Yeah. It'd be wild. So the point I'm making here is like, they get so much attention that when a man compliments them, it doesn't have that much impact. You get less attention, so when a man compliments you, you like, wow, thank you. Like I don't hear that often. And same for us. If a girl would compliment us, it's gonna be like, if she looks good, if she ain't no wildebeest, because only the wildebeest be complimenting. But we don't even get a lot of compliments. So even when the wildebeest compliment, you be like, oh yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? Like the chick be looking wild, but you still be like, as a man, because we don't get so many, we don't get like a lot of free attention. So, and that's the same thing with older women. You don't get that much free attention.
I never got attention to begin with, but what I'm saying is the detail. For me, I'm not like the rest of the girls. I'm not like that. It's the details. It's the small details. Your hair is very pretty.
Okay, so that's what you would tell your son or your brother then.
It's the details.
The details.
It's you smell pretty. I say this to my son. My son, I saw him, quick story. I'm a room parent, so I saw him flirting with this girl. She reminded me of my daughter. This was last year, first grade. And he's making her laugh. And I'm looking. I'm just like, So we got home, and I was like, that Emma girl, she's so cute. He goes, she is. I have a crush on her. I said, you do? And he goes, yes. But I noticed he was making her laugh. He was being very silly. And when we grew up, it was like, oh, well, Johnny's pulling my hair, or, Susie is doing this. She's poking at me. Oh, that's because they have a crush on you. And I'm not teaching my son that. Absolutely not. I'm not going to allow a girl to bully my son. Absolutely not. But he was making her laugh. And I pay attention. I'm very observant. I'm not superficial. So when I saw that, it's like, okay, he makes her laugh. Yeah. So that's a good thing. And so I tell him, oh, if you like, Emma, you have very pretty hair. And he does. He does compliment her. So it's not being thirsty. It's details that we as women...
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
What I'm saying?
And you bring it all the way back to like your kid. He's in first grade, so like, he's 5-6 years old.
But you got to train them up early.
Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. But it's different. That's what that girl in first grade. It's like, oh yeah, it's all fun and play. When she gets to 12th grade, she getting so many compliments from niggas. She gonna be like,
that's the trauma talking. That's the trauma talking.
It is trauma. No, that's trauma talking. Imagine there was 100 men saying, "Oh, you're beautiful," in your DMs.
Yeah.
The next 101 is really not going to apply pressure.
That's what I'm saying is, when you say you're beautiful, it's different. It's like, you have very nice hair. Your hair looks really nice.
I wash my hands with men like
Gianna,
that.
what you got?
Okay, now I was thinking, I'm like, what if we just skip the compliments and just go up to them, introduce yourself, and
shoot your shot,
and then shoot your shot and just say, hey, I would love to get to know you, like, outside of here, or, let me take you out. Here's my number. Text me or whatever.
Because that shows confidence. I like.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what's your advice?
Accept that answer.
Exactly like that. But like, let's go do something. Like, offer it. Let's go do something, because you get compliments 24/7. Like, all right.
So when a man first walks up to you, he's like, yeah, let's go do something. You gotta be like, nigga, let's go do what?
Exactly. I'm gonna ask you what, but it's just gonna be like.
Like, only gonna work if she's already attracted to him.
It's like, what do you want to? It's like, what do you want to go?
We know this.
What? What he said?
Ohio, bro.
Yeah. We want to see what they think. All right. Okay. So. That answer was bad, but anyway.
I think we could get creative with it, because, and it's sad that we are in this day and age where like we're running out of like things to impress women with. It takes a lot for like a woman of value to like find something interesting, or for like me to like catch me off guard, right? But I would advise my son or my brother to like get creative. So like ask her a question, or like start off like with an opinion. Like, let's just say you're in a grocery store, you're in Target or something, and you're in the same aisle and you're looking for a little bit, and you're like, what do you think about this? Like, what's better?
Right, or make a little joke.
Yeah, something like, I get it. Yeah, something creative. Because if you're telling me my hair looks nice, I already know. because I did it. So don't tell me. I'm sorry if that like works for. That's awesome that works for you. But like, don't compliment me because it turns me off immediately.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't compliment. Well, we'll give our advice last. What about you? Well,
I already said, yeah.
No. But
That's
like,
a sense of humor.
what would you actually tell your son to say or do in the approaching phase? Like he's trying to pitch himself. So, for example, he at the mall. It's a chick. She at the mall too. He want to walk up to her and approach. What is he gonna say?
I would tell him to crack a joke. I don't know exactly
what. Would that joke be?
I don't know. And then say, yeah, so I want to take you out on a date, and that's it. I don't know. I really don't.
Think about it, ladies. Like, y'all don't even know what y'all want a guy to say.
We know what we don't want. That's why. We know what we don't want. That's just what it is.
You only know what you don't want.
You only know what you don't want.
Yeah, I guess.
This is
sad?
Yeah, it is sad.
This is
but
telling.
That's
it
how
is
it
what it
is.
is.
I blame the Sims.
What about you?
Yeah.
Blame the Sims.
You got a son? You got a son?
I do have a son. He's 12.
He in 7th grade.
He already like girls.
He's in 6th
He
grade.
in 6th grade.
See?
So he already out there. He got Riz?
He do.
Oh,
All right, so
He
what
do.
are
He
you
do.
telling
He
him to
do.
say?
I don't have time to say nothing, but
But if you would tell him to say something, what is it going to be? They don't know, bro. It's
I
crazy.
don't.
All I know, the best answer
What about you?
Something smooth. You know, I don't know.
But
Something
say
like
it. What's going to be that smooth thing?
I don't know. Someone I'm not good at that, but I don't know.
Okay,
Someone
chat.
once
I'll
said
just
to me,
answer. Chat, I could tell you why they don't know. You know why they don't know? It's because women are slaves to their emotions. They up and down. Emotions for them ebbs and flows. So that means that they don't know. You can be the perfect guy, but if it's the wrong time, she on a period or something happens, she can't focus.
Say something dumb.
You could be her type. It don't matter what you say, nigga. It's just like, not interested. She'll even lie and be like, I got a boyfriend and all of that. All because the timing isn't right, bro. So it just don't matter. This is why you got to take more shots than Kobe. It's like, bro, just pull up. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Walk up to the chick, put your Mac down, and just take the shot, bro. You could say, hey, how are you? You could go up to her and you could say, oh my gosh, you look horrible today, but maybe tomorrow you look good. So you know what? I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow. So listen, let me get your number now, and then tomorrow I'll text you. And if you look good tomorrow, we can continue this. That's something I just came up with that in my head. But a chick may laugh at that and be like, "Ew, like wait, what?" But she may be like, "If you fly enough and it's the right time, it'll work. But if you not fly enough and it's not the right time,
Even if
it's never gonna work."
Even if you're on the go, like you walking out the store, she walking into the store, you be like, "Hey, look. What's your name? My name is Brian. Because I have to say something to you right now. Because if I don't, I may never see you again. What is your name?" And if
you can say something like that.
If she finds you fly,
if she find you fly and it's the right time, you in
like,
there.
hey, look, I may never see you again. What is your name? My name is Brian. You know what I'm saying? And then go
I
from
will
there.
reverse it though. You never gonna see me again. So you always want to seem more confident and like you that nigga, even if you ain't that nigga.
Yes,
you want to be like, listen. You may never see me again, so I just want to give you the opportunity to speak to me. So what's your name? And I'll give you mine. Stuff like that works, bro. Reverse it. Reverse, Uno reverse works all the time on chicks. They be lost like, oh, nigga, you different. Yeah. But, okay, chat. Ladies, you got anything? No?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Let's get this going, and then we're going to wrap this up then. If you ain't got no questions, god dang, this was a regular show.
Right.
We ain't have nothing too crazy happen. Okay, we got... Okay, that was Holiday Tone. We got Russell, sends in $7. She just became a model and started clubbing 2 years after our relationship.
Again?
Okay, she just became a model and started clubbing 2 years after the relationship, bro. Yeah, man, that means that
She don't like you that much.
yeah, she don't like you that much, and that means that
She for the streets.
She for the
Streets.
What that also tells you is women only do what you allow them to do, meaning that what they
Absolutely
know
true.
that they can get away with. There's certain guys women wouldn't even think about going to the club with. Like, they know a chick of mine going to the club. Like, she's not even, that thought club don't even come in her head. It's like, what? Club? I don't even know how to spell club. So yeah, chicks get away with what you allow, bro. So that means that you need to work on yourself and, you know, become a better version of yourself. And, you know, set some boundaries. But okay, we got, he says even more. He says, sends in $2. He said, yeah, I found her online.
There you go, buddy.
He is wasting our time. There you go.
You found her online, bro. Listen, I got something for you, bro. Russell, go ahead and click the link in the description. Sign up for the one-on-one coaching. Click the relationship coaching.
Yes.
Actually, don't even click the relationship coaching. Click the masculinity coaching.
Oh, yeah,
you need to be
this.
coached on some masculinity, brother. I got you, man. We got no filter since in $10. We'll be asking this question every live episode I watch. No, F the forest. Okay. F the forest and the bear. Would you rather be stuck in the jungle with a random man or a random tiger? Let's start with you. Would you rather be stuck in a jungle with a random man or a random tiger?
Ooh.
You.
A random man?
Okay.
All right, next.
Wait,
don't
you gonna send them
understand.
nudes?
He doesn't have access to Wi-Fi.
Nah,
for fans.
What about you?
Not in the jungle.
The tiger.
The tiger.
You dead ass or you just trolling?
That's the question. Is, I don't get it.
I think
It
you
just-
take down a man.
I'm gonna say
that-
random man.
Yeah.
Wait, back to her.
Yeah.
Are you saying tiger or man? So, would you rather be trapped in the jungle with a random tiger or a random man? Which one?
The tiger.
And why the tiger?
Because you asked me to pick one, and I don't want to
Yeah.
be trapped with either one. So
I got you. You wouldn't want, but hypothetically, you would.
hypothetically, that would never happen.
Yeah, but a hypothetical is not real. It's supposed to
said
be
the tiger.
fantasy world. Okay, but like, why the tiger?
Because I just feel like we'll connect.
You'll connect with
Yeah.
the tiger's
Yeah.
jaws. That's what you got. You trolling?
You're dead. You're dead.
Okay, so you think that? Wouldn't you think? Okay.
So
all
you
right.
want everybody to pick the man?
No. I just want to wonder
I'm
why.
picking the tiger.
But yeah, you picking the tiger. But I want to. But why?
Because I just like tigers.
Okay, you like tigers. Fair enough. That's something that you like. But don't you know tigers are stronger than lions?
Yeah.
Don't you know you have no chance of survival with a tiger? No chance.
You're going to die.
You're going to die. Do you think that you have more chance of survival with a man?
Absolutely.
Okay, so why won't you choose a man?
Because I just wanted to choose the tiger.
She was trolling, bro. All right, next. Yeah, what about
Yeah.
you? She trolling.
Man. A
Man, okay, man. What about you?
Man.
Man.
I'll friend zone him too. Probably.
Hey, friend zone in the jungle alone.
He saved your life, and he's getting bent on still.
It's you and him. That's OD. What about you? Man? Okay, what about you?
Man.
Man?
Gonna say man.
Man, okay, all right, cool. All right, we got Holiday Tone sends in $5. Have any of you ladies ever left a relationship thinking the grass was greener on the and thinking that the grass was greener and you were wrong? What did you miss immediately when you did? No repeats. Okay, so did you ever, show of hands real quick, have you ever left a relationship because you thought the grass was greener on the other side but you were wrong? Show of hands. Okay, so the grass was always greener.
Y'all lying. Really? Because
I
if that
would
was
take
true,
that.
then you guys would still be in a relationship right now.
So, I will say, I chose to leave my ex-fiance, right? The man that I thought I was going to marry and spend the
Yeah.
rest of my life with. Obviously, there are a lot of strong romantic ties there, for sure.
Okay.
And it was hard to leave. That's hard for a woman to get up and leave someone they think they're going to spend the rest of their life with.
So do you
And
have any regrets?
Sometimes I think about it. I won't even lie. Sometimes I do.
Is he in
I know
another
the grass-
relationship with the woman?
Yes, already
Married?
re-engaged.
Re-engaged?
Yes.
Did that like hit?
No.
That
You know
hurt?
why? Because I know he didn't work on him. I know he rushed something because he wanted ownership, because it's the same thing that happened to me.
Okay.
So I think he rushed it. But I
Okay.
do think about it sometimes. I do. I know the grass will be greener, but it's rough in these streets right now.
Oh yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So really, none of the ladies really, thought the grass was greener and was wrong. Usually when they think the grass was greener, they be right. And this is telling, Chad. Normally, bro, when a chick break up with you, man, she going forever, man. She going forever. She don't think about it. Girls don't really have anything nice to say about their exes. But guys do. Bro, she had the fatty cakes. She used to cook that food, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I ain't really like it. She's a little crazy, but like we always got.
Physically.
What'd you say?
I said because it's the physical.
No, we was talking about food too.
But they call you a B word and you were never mean.
Yeah.
Men, we ain't that complicated. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Women are more complex creatures when it comes to, what you're attracted to.
You know what? I agree with her.
In
I'll
what?
admit. With my son's father, because we worked together for 10 years. And I had to leave.
Uh-huh.
I had to leave because he had an addiction and he wasn't working. And I gave him 3 years. And I was done. And sometimes, he's at my house now. And
He clapping cheeks tonight?
No, I
Maybe
wish.
tomorrow.
I'm
Oh,
always
you want
tempted.
the chicks to be clapped?
Yeah,
He not gonna
I'm
clap 'em?
tempted. No.
Why don't you tonight? Why don't you be like, listen,
Podcast.
you initiate it.
No.
No?
I have self-control.
See, well,
You know
then
why?
you being stubborn. That's
No,
what it
you
is.
know
If
why?
you want something, but you
Because
don't want to initiate it, you stubborn.
Because he still loves me. And I don't feel that way for him, so I don't want to play mind games like that.
But you want the cheeks to be clapped.
He's phenomenal. I don't have complaints
Stubborn.
with that. But the dating pool is full of swamp creatures.
And you got a man by this? You got a kid by this man?
Yes. Yeah.
Might as well get them cheeks
But
clapped.
it's
All
hard.
right, let's get to the next super chat. I feel what you're saying, Mama. We got James Harrell sends in $10. If I have a cup and everyone touches the outside of the cup, after I wipe the cup off, I'll still drink the water. If someone puts their hand inside the cup and now polluted it, women shouldn't be hoes. Make sense?
I get what he's saying.
So it's like this, right? So if I pass this around and everybody dip their finger in it, by the time it comes back to me, it's like, dang, like this gonna be polluted. This a woman. This is if
gonna be
you
black.
let all of these niggas smash. It's like, dang, now the dude that you want to marry you get like used up goods. It's like this is polluted vagina. That was his analogy. Good one. All right, we got Beta believes, I don't know, Better Believe Me, I guess that's what it is. Sends him $5. If I put my money where my mouth is she gonna put her mouth where my money is? Okay. Yo, y'all spicy in the chat right now. It's Friday 12. Okay, y'all out here wilding. We got Nathan sends in $20. All these ladies on here need to read captivating book by John Eldridge. Okay, real talk. They need help on understanding themselves. Okay, fair enough. We got Tyrone says in $10. I'm in college and I'm packing a 5.5 inch. I'm scared I'm too small to shoot my shot.
Oh, baby, it's a wrap.
That's what y'all saying to him. Okay, what
Yes.
about you? What's your advice for him? He in college. He packing a 5.5. He's scared to shoot a shot. What's your advice?
Like,
Shoot it.
Okay, what's your advice, Mama?
Shoot for success.
Facts.
Okay, you think he gonna hit the target?
If you're successful enough.
Okay, what about you?
Yeah, I say shoot your shot.
Sometimes size doesn't matter.
Okay, so if a dude is packing a ladies, yep. If a dude is let's reverse it. If a dude is packing a 5.5, right? Does he have any chance of making a shot with you?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes. What about you?
Yes.
I don't know.
What you mean you don't know?
No. Oh.
I don't sleep around. I can count on one hand how many. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not necessarily about the size; it's about the motion of the ocean. So
Okay.
Ooh.
Maybe this couch a little more spicier. Y'all being nice. Start with you. He packing a 5.5. He got any chance with you?
She gonna say no.
He got no chance. Dang. What about you?
You might have a chance, but
I need
it's not gonna-
dimensions.
Like it's not gonna
That's
work.
why I'm saying no.
It's not gonna work.
Right.
So he may have a chance, but once you give him that chance, it's like, it was fun one time. But
Yeah. Like.
okay.
All right.
What about you?
Yeah, no.
It's not gonna work.
No,
Dang.
because like it might be cool for now, but then like she said, later on down the line, it's gonna be like, well, you're not really.
So and
He could practice on his tongue game.
but
and
here's
It's not
the
gonna be enough for y'all.
Go ahead, Gianna.
are we being like men in a way? Since guys fall in love with their eyes, are we being like men, being like basing them off of their
the
size?
physical.
Yeah, their
Okay.
physical
Mm.
size.
That's fine, yeah.
But like, should we
Because
really?
I gotta be physically attracted to somebody in every aspect for me to want to be. Because then it's just gonna be like I'm not physically attracted. Now I don't want to have sex with you. I don't know for real.
Yeah.
I mean that's for real.
Like you
That's
can't
for
really you can't for the guys who are not really like packing down there, they can't really change that.
You can't change it. That is true.
That is very
Okay,
They can
Gianna is
change
making
it
some
if they
valid
really wanted
points
to.
here. Wait, what'd you say?
They really could change it if they wanted to.
What, niggas out here getting fake penises?
Everybody out here that's doing that. Yeah.
That's wild.
Wow. Listen.
You know someone out here with a fake wing? Yo, that's OD.
Where I heard of that before.
Man's got a shot.
Man's out here
I'm not
got a
tripping.
wing implant.
Yep.
Okay, and I get Gianna's point.
No, I get it though.
And it is telling, is pretty much what she's saying. It's like you've adopted the attraction that a man has and you're putting that on another man. It's like, and I always say this, the reason why y'all wouldn't accept a 5.5 is because y'all probably had bigger, right? So the thing is, women become, what's the thing? You kind of suffer from your own experiences. The more experiences you have, you start to compare and contrast. So you meet Kyle. Kyle had a 5.5. He was your first. You thought it was amazing. You ain't know nothing else. 5.5 was big. He done popped the cherry and all. You like, God dang, this was cool. But then you meet Byron, and Byron, he packing that 9. Byron got the 9 on you. He deep dogging you raw.
He's touching
knocking
your
it out.
heart.
He touching the internal stuff, all of it, right? So Byron packing a 9, dogging you out. Look, Byron packing a 9, dogging you out. Now you done forgot about Kyle. You like, nigga, first nigga, Byron was basically my first. You don't even claim Kyle as your first. But something happened and it ain't work out with Byron. So now you with Kendall. You with Kendall. Kendall, he a cool dude, but Kendall, he only packing like a 6.5, right? And you can't work with the 6.5 no more because you was used to that 9. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you're gonna be yearning for what, like women. Rollo Tomasi says this. He's a guy in this manosphere content creator space. He says women get alpha widowed. That just means that the more experiences you have, it's the probability increases from you finding the big dog. And the big dog is from what your hypergamous nature yearns for. Bigger, taller, stronger, faster, makes more money, more masculine. Like the more sexual partners you have, you probably gonna find a nigga that's really has his stuff together, that's packing on all levels. And if you get that guy, maybe you only got him for sex, but that guy wowed you. Now you're alpha widowed. It's like you had the alpha and every other guy doesn't measure up. You know what I'm saying? So you become like a slave to your own
Because if you
options
ladies,
and choices.
If you ladies were virgins, a 5.5 would be fine for y'all. But because no woman is a virgin,
5.5 before be fine with y'all.
Yeah.
But anyways, okay, cool. They're like, yeah, whatever, nigga. We ain't virgins. Like, we don't care about that. All right, we got Holiday Tone says in $2. That's all cap. I'm looking at couches full of liars. Okay, that's when Holiday Tone. Let me see.
He seems traumatized.
Was he the size one?
Advice
He's
to
upset.
adult women. No. That wasn't the size
It
one.
might be the one.
Feminine behavior.
About the
No.
about the modeling.
Wait, let me see.
Yeah.
Clubbing?
I think so.
Oh yeah, his was when it was No. If you left a man,
The grass
so
is
he's the
greener.
grass is always greener. So he's pretty much insinuating that no, you did leave a man because the grass was greener on the other side, but you was wrong, so you have some regret. He's saying that you're capping. You do have
I'm
regret
very
for some
much
of the
right.
guys.
Yeah.
Nope.
I will say we're not done mowing the grass. Just because it's bad right now does not mean that I won't find the love of my life.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not greener right now, but it will be. If
Fair
you water
enough.
it, it's greener where you water it, people.
Fair enough.
So I got a follow-up question for that.
Yeah.
So do you think dating for you ladies will get harder as you age, or when you're in your prime years in your 20s? Like, would it be harder for you to find the love of your life, let's say in your 30s compared to in your 20s,
I
or
do.
would it be easier?
I think it'd be harder.
I think it would be
they
easier.
think, though?
I think it would be easier because right now in mid 20s, you're in a piranha tank, right? Everyone's trying to grab onto somebody to get married to, and it's like I don't want any part in the piranha tank. I don't want someone to just grab and hold on to me and like, yes, I got my person to marry. I want someone to take their time. I want someone.
So you think it'll be easier for you to find the love of your life in your 30s per se compared to your 20s? Is that what
yeah,
you're
because
saying?
I think everyone's chilled out more. I think everyone's got their values in check.
What do you ladies think? 22. What do you think,
We asked her about that.
I
What
do not
about the
agree.
other ladies?
Gianna?
You don't agree?
I don't agree.
What about you, Gianna?
I don't agree.
Don't agree. Okay.
All right, hold on.
What? Don't agree with her?
Yeah. What she said.
So my question is,
Who agrees with her?
That it'll be harder in the 30s.
Yeah.
no, she said it'll be
She
easier
said it'd be easier in the 30s.
to
So
find the love of her life compared
Yeah.
to her being her 20s. Do you agree with her?
No.
I don't
Yes.
think so.
you think it'd be harder? You think it'd be easier?
Yeah.
Okay, so you two ladies think it'd be easier. Let's get her reasoning. Why do you
My
think
reasoning.
Why do you think it'd be easier for you? How old are you?
32.
32. So you're saying that it's easier for you now, at 32 years old, from then when you were 22 to find the man of your dreams.
Yes.
How?
How? Because I don't know. I grew up a lot, so I know what I want. I'm more focused on life. I have goals. You know, at 22, did I have goals? No, I was partying all the time.
Yeah, you're
know?
thinking about you. So
Yeah,
the thing is
I was
about
selfish.
the,
I was
que-
about-
the
it was all
question is
about me.
about you finding the man of your dreams. So you
Right.
finding the man. So
Right.
you now
30s.
you know what you want.
Yes.
But what does that man want in you?
Right. Okay.
Like, now the question is, do you think that that man wants a woman that's 32 that had more penises, that had more heartbreak, that had more trauma, that went through more things and got more baggage that piled up on her, to take that woman that's 32 years old and give her a ring rather than when she was 22 and had less experiences and less penises?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so the question is,
I do-
why would the man...
I do
Sure.
see what
Right.
you're saying.
Yeah, so the thing is, his question is, why would that man want you at 32 when you've experienced more, been used and abused? It's like this cup. That the analogy, y'all all said that
Yeah.
it would be contaminated if everyone dipped their finger in it, right? So the probability is higher of being more fingers being dipped in here as time goes on, right? It's not saying that you out here sleeping around, but I'm saying that, well, if we're looking at it, you know, and from a general standpoint, the probability does increase as time go on for you to sleep with more men and have more experiences and go through more things, for guys to abuse you physically, mentally, and spiritually. You know what I'm saying? And for you to just suffer more. It could be things with work. It could be things with life. Maybe you experience people that passed away and stuff like that. More pressure is on you. So that means that when a guy gets with you, you've been programmed by all of these things. So now he has to deprogram all of this stuff in order for you to get on his program. Rather with a chick like her, she pretty much fresh. You know what I'm saying? Fresh meat out here. And like, remember when we went around with the question, some of you ladies was like, I think you said the word fresh, or it was someone over here.
she said fresh.
When you was like, oh, if I'm 45 and a dude is 25, I would maybe take that because he's like fresh. You get what I'm saying? Like he experienced less, right? And that's more of how men think. Like less is more when it comes to a woman's experience.
But I also don't. another reason why I said that, because women tend to think of what they want instead of what a man wants. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand, you know, especially a man that's good with women, who has no problem picking up women, when he sees a chick that's 32 compared to a chick that's 22, what he's thinking is, okay, 32, like he said, 32, more trauma, more penises, more experiences, so I can't really show her anything new. 22, less trauma, less experience, less experiences. She hasn't really been traveled that much compared to the 32, so I could wow her easier, where she's not going to be easily as impressed, and where she will compare me to the past guys, and I won't, and she won't be happiest with me, where she had less guys to compare me to, so she'll be thankful and more appreciative with what I have to offer. Right. So whenever we see a woman that's 38, 39, or maybe even younger compared to 22, we're like, yeah.
And think about it, ladies, like your love is more genuine and more raw and more pure when you're younger, and just when you experience less. Think about the first time you loved a man. It was like your first love. You kind of always remember that. Right? It's like that real love where you really love someone. It's like, dang, like it's hard to then find that again. But then you out there, you're 30 years old now. This man loved you, but he broke your heart. This man loved you. That man loved you, but maybe you broke his heart. Something went off, or he cheated on you and he put you through some stuff. Then it's like, dang, by the time you in your 30s, it's like, well, now you're more cautious. Yeah. It's like, well, you tiptoeing around and stuff like that. Then also think about it. The first time, who ever been in like a nice luxury car before? All of y'all been in, besides 22. See, think about that, right?
No, I have.
God dang, 22. Just
hypothetically, yes, she wasn't.
Right.
Hypothetically, right? So, all of y'all been in luxury cars, but 22. I take her in my luxury car. I take y'all in my luxury car. Y'all gonna get in there like, y'all not gonna say nothing. Y'all gonna get in here. Y'all already gonna know where everything is in the Bentley. Just is like, oh, okay, yeah. I'll put the seat down this way. Boom, boom. You gonna know everything. She gets in the Bentley. She's gonna be like, oh my gosh, it's a Bentley. Oh my god, like she's gonna be wowed. And guess
How do I
what?
roll down the window?
It's two things are gonna happen, right? She's gonna have a better experience. And the man is going to have a better experience. You ever watch a movie that you've already watched before with a friend? And one of the cool things is while you watch it, you've already watched it before, but when you watch that movie with a friend, you're looking at the friend's facial expressions, and it's actually making you feel good by them being wowed or being scared or being excited about this movie that you've already watched. And that's the thing with the man. Like this is our vehicle. This is our home. We've maybe went on this vacation, but when we bring a woman that didn't experience this thing, it's like I get to see my experience through her. You know what I mean? And I think that's a beautiful thing. Yeah,
I agree.
Like innocence and purity is mwah, in a woman. Yeah. All right, cool. We got to eat, right? I know y'all starving. I'm starving too. All right, let's get through the super chats and we're going to run right through it. We got Nobu. And yo, I'm not reading no more super chats unless it's $20 or up. We got Nobu, Nosy sends in $2. Ladies, what y'all think about sharing location? Quick thoughts. Sharing location.
Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Yes.
Show of hands for yes. 3.
Gianna
says no. Okay, Gianna, why you say no?
I guess like it depends on where you're at, like in the like are you guys together or
we're gonna
like
assume they are.
Or
yeah,
you talk?
let's assume that you're together.
Oh, okay, yes.
Okay, now let's assume that he already clapped cheeks and you like him. Location or no location?
But you're not together.
You're not together.
No.
No.
Yeah, for
I
why?
should get that location. Still should get that location. Yeah,
I don't know.
let me know that it's mine.
Facts.
Yeah, you want to keep me around, right? Right? Yeah, you want to keep a nigga around? After you give a keys, you want me to provide, right? Let me know that it's mine. Okay, we got Nathan sends in $5. Women will leave everything, but they bad.
I don't know what that is either.
Occasions. Let me see. Let's go to the comments. These women act like they still 17. Bad ass.
Becky's watching.
Association.
Yeah, I know. If you put it together, it's like association.
It ended up going back
Huh? Bad friends?
It's like bad associations. I'm assuming it's
Oh, bad associations.
like friends that are like whole friends. Okay.
Oh.
I don't know. See, you could be wrong, and you young.
Anyways.
All right, clarify that. Okay.
Definitely saying associations.
Okay, it is associations. Yeah, okay, people that you associate with. All right, I guess that makes sense. All right, we got Holiday Tone says in $5. Hey, liars. The grass can be considered
Still with the
greener.
grass. Like the grass is done.
I know.
All right, we got two more super chats, ladies. Two more. We got Holiday Tony says, "Hey, ladies." No, he says, "Hey, liars. The grass can be considered greener if you left him for yourself and still regret it. That counts too. But still lying, so you don't miss any dude."
Next.
What?
Okay. I see what you're saying, bro. Holiday Tone, you saying like the woman's ego is just so high that it's like they don't even know that they regret who they miss. I get what you're saying too, or you're saying like they just don't want to admit it because they want to just feel like, oh, I'm over this dude. But I truthfully believe that, bro, women love much differently than men love, man. Like when they over you got to think about this. Holiday Tone, she left you. She let another man clap her cheeks. She submitted her body, her spirit, and her will to another man. She's being dominated, bro. Like, she don't really miss you like that. Like, usually, if you're not the big dog and, like, you ain't alpha widow her, normally she don't really miss homie like that, bro. It's because she already submitted to another dude. Like, the thing is, we don't submit to another woman, right? So, if we clap some other cheeks, it's like, yeah, we can still be missing shorty over there. It's because we not submitting. It's just different, bro. But some of them could be capping. I feel you. Some of them could be. We got Holiday Tone again. Says in $2. He says, gave you guys a great chance to take accountability.
He hurt. He's hurt.
Yeah, I think they're in a relationship right now, buddy.
He just wants to see
He's got to be an incel.
He just wants to see on the couch.
You're masculine.
He's very hurt.
Now, Holiday Tone, he always in here, man. Yeah, he's a big supporter. That's my man's. Pots and pans. Hey, chat, get the likes up, bro. We only got, y'all gotta get the likes up now. Like the podcast is free, bro. What are you doing watching and not liking? Don't be a ninja watcher. Okay, ladies, last thoughts on the podcast. This is the part where if you have any questions, you could go ahead and ask a question to myself or just the panel. If you don't have any questions, tell me how you like the podcast, okay? And we are going to start with you.
It was interesting. I liked it.
You liked it?
Yes.
Cool. Would you come back?
Yeah.
I'll have you back. Yeah, this was a chill podcast. It wasn't no arguments, no debates.
Nobody threw drinks.
Yeah, it was.
Height shamed me.
That happened?
That's crazy.
I mean,
Yeah. The drinks.
That's crazy stuff happens on
Fights?
this podcast. Fights. Yeah.
Wow.
It's never that deep.
No,
Yeah, be wild.
nothing's ever that deep.
Yeah, be wild.
It's not.
So y'all performed and behaved pretty well. So you should be proud of yourselves. Thank your father. How'd you like the podcast? Any questions though?
I don't have any questions.
How'd you like it?
I was chilling.
It was chilling?
Yeah.
Would you come back?
Maybe.
She like, man, I'm
engaged.
good. Like, I don't really care. She
So
like,
what
I
that gotta
came
do with
here
anything?
to.
Right.
Everything.
Her life don't stop.
No, it don't.
It do stop.
I had a life before that.
You don't got
And
life
let me
now.
tell you, the grass was greener, right? So for your people watching.
So you saying the grass is greener?
Yep.
The grass
Yep.
was greener?
Yep. No, I'm saying it's greener. Like
Oh, now since
Now.
you engaged. Okay, I see what you're saying.
since I
It
left
gets
the past
greener.
situation, it got greener.
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
greener. I was right.
Okay, fair enough. Any questions?
No questions.
No questions?
It was interesting.
That was interesting.
My back hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
it do.
we
I
just got these new couches too.
They got
But
break
I
in.
think if y'all set,
Ow.
My
a little
spine,
bit.
my
I'm
backbone.
telling you, I don't care how. I don't think it matters how I sit.
it don't matter.
Right.
My
Okay,
butt cheeks hurt.
But yeah.
but D, you'll come back.
Yeah.
I'll have you back. Yeah. Gianna,
Sorry.
You good?
welcome back for the
Thank you.
fifth time, maybe 80th. Oh.
Yeah, I can't stand you guys. It was terrible. I'm kidding. No, it was great. I love hearing everyone's perspectives, and
Yeah.
it's very enlightening. So I would come back again.
You had some good questions.
Yes.
You was testing the ladies.
Yeah, that was good.
I like this.
Thank you.
Yeah, we may have to have you on more often and to test the ladies. Okay. And what about you, Denise? Welcome back.
It's always a pleasure to come.
For sure.
I want to do some more debates, though.
We do. We
You gotta
had
get some
other
psychos.
We gotta get.
I'm just into the psychos.
Yeah, we got to get some more crazy people
Entertaining.
on. Where
Bring Shelly back, man.
no, Shelly had like a few open cases. I heard like some attorneys hit me up.
Are you really being dead
That's
ass?
serious.
So the thing is, I can't speak on it, but the clip went crazy viral. That
I know.
episode went crazy viral. I mean, like hundreds of millions of views, right? And then 2 attorneys hit me up and said, "Hey, she has a pending case. Da 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 da. We would like to speak to you. Da 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 da." I mean, my name is Bennett. I ain't in it. I ain't no snitch or nothing like that. So I'm like, I ain't even respond. I just read the message. I'm like, listen. My recruiters get these girls. I'm not finna expose nobody or do anything like that, but that's all I'm gonna say is that it was an open case. But nah, she ain't come. Usually when I kick a girl off, they not allowed back. My recruiting team is hitting up some of the girls to get them all back so we could do an episode of all the girls I kicked out.
Like
Yo,
a Bad
chat.
Girls Club?
Yeah, chat. Let me know if
That's
y'all want that.
funny.
If y'all want an episode of all the
wanna
girls
watch
that we kicked out and have them on here, bro.
Can you invite me,
That'll
though?
be a fight.
Can you invite me, though? I
Invite
need
you for that?
I really need to
You can
be
sit and
there.
watch.
Yeah, we can sit and
I have
watch.
nothing else to do. in my life.
That'd be wild
I
because
would
chicks
love
threw
that.
drinks. Chicks swung on me, the ones that I kicked out.
Knock shit over.
like-
Chicks
What are
knock
you
stuff
doing?
over.
Right.
I don't even know if
You must be
they
bored.
would come back. But
That's right.
you know what?
Not
If
to
y'all
New
want
York.
it, I may think about it. I may think about doing it. Maybe. Is it even worth it?
Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
We'll be the voices of
views,
reason.
maybe.
We'll be the voices of
watch
reason.
Bad
And everybody
every
loves
Sunday.
Shelly, bro.
I know that's true.
You said
Everybody loves
Shelly.
Yeah, everyone
That's
loves
funny. All right, what about you? How'd you like the podcast?
Have fun.
Sorry.
You have fun? Would you come back? She's like, yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know. Let's see what's up. Every episode is different because it depends on the personalities that we get on. So, some episodes be wild, some episodes be kind of chill like this. So, kind of never know what you get. What about you?
Yeah.
Any
really.
questions?
No.
Okay.
I really enjoyed my time. I thought it was fun.
Cool.
I feel like, in this day and age, again, like you were saying, how like everyone's hidden behind their phones. I like that we can like bounce off each other's perspectives and
Yeah.
get new ideas and be like, oh wow, people do think like that, and that's
Yeah.
okay, and that's cool.
Yeah. No, I think this podcast is cool. Would you come back?
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely have you back. All right, you any last thoughts yourself, man?
But we invite you girls over and we talk about these things. We're not looking for a specific answer. We just generally want to know your opinion because dating is not only hard for women, but it's hard for men. And men want to know what women think and women want to know what men think. So
Yeah.
we could like give the answers to both genders. Maybe we could finally get people to come together and, build whatever it is they want to build. Because every human being wants someone to love and wants someone to love them. So, once we could figure out the answers, then, we might be able to make some progress. So there's never any wrong answers. We just generally want to know what you think. But
You got these being all mushy.
I was
Yeah,
just
it
about
is
to
wrong
say, were you looking
answers.
for love? You
Some of
looking
these
for love?
hoes
That's
be
what it
wild
is?
on here, bro. Not y'all. Y'all was pretty cool today, but yeah, man, it's
Calm crowd.
easy being mushy. You nice guy. Good cop, bad cop. I feel what you're saying. Of course, man. That's what I'm saying. Nah, ladies, thank y'all for coming.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all. Hey, chat. So next episode is gonna be live debate on Wednesday. Tune into that. We're going live around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Anyone that watches the stream and wants to debate about politics, dating, relationships, religion, anything, hop onto that stream. Debates be going crazy, bro. Without further ado, though, this podcast is No Fugazi, and we out. Peace.
No Fugazee.
I'll be here Wednesday.
I do it.
Are we done?
You're gonna get the cheeks clapped. Cheeks.
Actually, Gabby, off. You done. And you want to leave too? This is how our relationship goes. God over man, man over woman, woman over children.